Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Ray Brian Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
Jared's on the other side of the glass, bringing it to you right here, y'all, on this 9th day of June, 2026. Thank y'all for joining us. My sinuses killing me this morning. Draining. I'm sorry if I be coughing at y'all.
Good morning, y'all. Hopefully you are having a wonderful start to
Better
your
than mine.
day.
Yes.
But yes, continue.
Thank y'all for joining us as we begin today's episode of Front Porch, coming to you from the historic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address if you want to stop by. Grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug or a tumbler of your favorite frosty or steamy adult beverage. Mind your manners, say good morning, and kick it with us for the next 3 hours as we continue to examine this world through a 504 focus scope in a top-ranking way. We love to hear from each and every one of y'all. It's the WBOK Talk Line, 504-582-9422. Holler at your people, let us know what's happening. What's going on, Kimber?
Hey, Uncle Greg, I hear it all in your voice. You are draining.
Draining. It's
yes,
just like,
it is
oh, man,
draining. Your sinuses are draining. You probably need an antihistamine to dry that up, and then maybe a decongestant to expectorate. But yeah, I hear it. I have not heard that before.
I have never felt this before. I'm being honest. This is like, wait a minute, man. I don't get this because it's causing me to choke.
Because it's draining.
It's draining.
If
and
the
I'm trying
doctor
to
looks,
talk and breathe and do the stuff that I normally do, but this is interfering with it. So, and I'm trying to think of what have I been around new. Where have I gone? I haven't been
outside
out of my comfort zone.
Pollen.
Well,
rain.
From last night. I guess because I was inside from about 6 o'clock yesterday, and never came out until this morning. Excuse me. Well, no, I did walk the dog twice, but that wasn't long. But anyway, I don't know.
Rain, heat, pollen. All of that is happening right now.
Well, it is here, so I beg y'all forgiveness in case I be coughing in your ear.
Yikes.
You hear me sniffing or whatever.
For sure.
You know, I'm not immune.
I'm glad to see you here, though.
I is here.
For sure.
I is here.
I was wondering. I was like, it's been a long weekend. There's been a lot of different things going on. I was like, we'll see when we get there.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll see when we get there.
We is here.
Yes.
And that's the key.
For sure. We are here on the front porch.
That's right.
On this 9th day of June. Now, on Sunday, it was 6-7. Yesterday, I forgot to say, was First Fam Day, 06-08. Today is 69.
Today is 69 in what fashion?
It is June 9th.
June 9th.
Yes.
Okay. You happy about that?
Listen,
I'm just
any
asking.
segues, I'm gonna giggle at.
I'm
Not
just
gonna complete it, but I'm
You
definitely
happy
gonna
with
last.
that-
I mean,
that's
six.
the day
We'll
that you celebrate?
we'll see.
It's
It's
still
still early.
Still early. There you go.
There you go.
Hey, give y'all something to aspire to.
Oh, Jackie Wilmore says she wish hers would drain, so she must be having that sinus headache.
Climb.
Yeah.
And see how I slept fine. What if I slept too long? Because I was nodding in and out. I was on the sofa. I really wasn't doing much. Fell asleep or cut. I don't know.
I don't know. Did you relax though?
I did.
Good.
I was, it was a chill Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
which was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
After going to the Caribbean Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Ugly Betty girl crush.
Ugly Betty boy crush.
Close enough.
You just anybody crush, right?
Ugly Betty. I know
Yes.
Ugly Betty.
That's very
Y'all can
nice.
figure out the rest.
I like it.
Done on the spot.
Oh,
Done on the spot.
lovely.
Yeah. I was add on the shirt. That's who job bless no man curses. It's red, black, green, and gold.
Mm-hmm. He got a red, black, green, and gold bracelet.
And just inspired.
You've
Shouts
been
out to Bailey,
accessorized.
the young lady who saw it and said, "Oh yeah, I can make that." Boom, just like that.
Boom shakalaka.
You gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love it. So
For sure.
shouts out to the good people. Great job, Nye. Did a great job, yeoman's job, putting on this year's fest. It was wonderful. I had a good time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Might have to go get some dope.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I might.
Yeah.
'Cause I
No.
don't know if this could do for 3 hours because I would work on my own nerve. I'm just being honest.
For
I
sure.
work on my own nerves, and I don't have anything in my bag.
I have to
Being
think
a
about
Boy
it.
Scout.
Yeah, I normally have stuff. I'm gonna look in my bag and see what I got. Most
and see.
times I have a little handy dandy something, but I'm gonna look and see.
But we good.
Yeah.
We're centrally located. If y'all lose me for a minute, it's only because I'm trying to make it greater later.
For
You
sure.
understand?
For
That's
sure.
all. That's all.
All the
That's
things.
all the things.
That is perfectly fine, for sure.
Trying to make it happen for y'all, for me, for everybody that's involved.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So the weekend had a lot going on. Did all of the members of Delta Sigma Theta that belong to your family, did everybody return safely and happily?
That they did,
Mm-hmm.
and also I would like to shout out my mother,
Mm-hmm.
who was surprised in Dallas at the regional conference for Delta Sigma Theta, and having been a former national officer, they named an award for the Southwest region
Mm-hmm.
for the regional officers who go on the national officership,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called the Gloria Bryant Banks Secretary Award. So, yeah. Shouts out to you, Ma.
Yay!
Recognized.
For sure. And they actually won a lot of awards. New Orleans alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. They won a lot of different awards for at the regional conference. I saw some of that over the weekend, and I want to announce some of the people
Oh, that'd be great.
who were honored and did receive awards and recognition while they were out at the conference. We missed a lot of them because many of them were at the conference, so we didn't see them at the D9 at the NPHC
Okay.
party. They had like 3, which normally is like a lot. But the awards that they won was, let's see, Tracy Rollins.
Uh-huh.
She got the President Award,
Okay.
the Elsie Cook Holmes President Award, and then Roxanne Rankin Watts received the Alumni Member of the Year. Both of y'all.
Congratulations,
And then,
ladies.
The advisor of the year went to Deirdre Green Mundy.
Okay.
Shouts out to you because being a graduate advisor, you walk the line between wrangling kids and losing all the stuff that you own. Because if they do something and you're the one on watch, you are responsible and they will come after you personally.
Yeah.
And then the Delta Deer of the Year was Margaret Montgomery Richard. So those were the awards that were handed out during the 2026 Southwest Region Conference. And there were also some virtual awards, but we'll hold that.
That's right.
There's a lot going on here.
Shouts out to all the recipients. I know the work over the past several years that garnered you that award has been probably a lot unheralded. But it's good to be recognized.
For sure.
Good to be seen, good to be awarded by your peers. So congratulations to all involved.
Indeed. It was a lot going on this weekend, but guess what I did Sunday? Sleep.
All day.
I brought CJ to the church to play. I picked CJ up from the church after he finished playing. I stayed in my bed.
Oh, that's right.
When I say turn over and went, it was like, oh, this is nice. Turn over, go to sleep. Oh, somebody's talking? That's not for me.
Good Sunday.
Hey, Tremaine St. Rock, go to your bed.
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
Yeah.
So the weekend was a lot, but Friday and Saturday gave enough for the entire weekend, so I didn't need to do anything else.
And when you get that rest, let me tell you something. There ain't nothing like it. I know it to be the case because your body gonna tell you whether you want to admit it or not.
Exactly. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. You sure?
Fall asleep
Are
in the
you
car and
sure?
drive. Yes.
Right. That is really. Oh God. Don't do that, kids. Two drives. Yeah.
I was parked at the corner of Patania and Louisiana. Real corner.
Busy corner.
Patania, Louisiana. In the hit Lake Bow in the lane, the left lane next to the neutral ground because there's two lanes next to the neutral ground. And pulled up to the red light and woke up.
Oh God.
And woke up. Thank God, foot still on the brake, because I don't know honestly how long.
Right, your foot had been off.
No, how long I had been off, because my foot was still on the brake. The car never moved.
That is scary.
The car never moved, but if I would have jerked or something, took my foot off the brake, that means it would have gone right into the thing on traffic. But the Lord looks out for hard workers and fools. I was a hard working fool. So thank you, Father. But yeah, that's your body gonna tell you. Your body not gonna put up with your foolishness. It's gonna shut down and stop. So when you need to rest, I agree. Get it.
Rest and food.
Get it. And stay hydrated.
There
y'all.
you go.
It's the Front Porch. WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Don't go nowhere, y'all. Stick and stay. Trivia Tuesday. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
Late nights are made for chillin', and you can do just that every Sunday night at 10 p.m. as DJ Wick brings you The Love Zone. It's the perfect way to top off your weekend with your favorite old and new school ballads. So sit back, relax, and let DJ Wick take you to the Love Zone on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. A mistakenly released New Orleans inmate is back behind bars. Seth Butlers was inappropriately released on May 30th after he pled guilty to charges and was given credit for time served and a suspended sentence. Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office says the juvenile justice requested a hold on Butler, but it was not added to Butler's OPSO file or the jail management system. OPSO says they were notified of the error on June 8th, and Butler was picked up at his home and returned to the jail. This marks the second time in weeks that an inmate was mistakenly freed. New Orleans police are looking for leads after a shooting in the east leaves a man dead. Police say it happened just before 6:40 last night on Morrison Road near Martin Drive. NOPD says the man died at the scene. We're working to learn more about what led up to the shooting and anything about a suspect. This morning, a mother facing charges in her nonverbal child's death will be in court. Hilda Vasquez is charged with second-degree cruelty to a juvenile, negligent homicide, and manslaughter. Her 12-year-old son, Brian Vasquez, was killed by an alligator in New Orleans East after leaving his home in the middle of the night. Court records reveal graphic abuse allegations going back years. And finally, NASA is set to announce the four astronauts for Artemis 3 today. This flight will test the docking capabilities of Orion spacecraft, which is critical in NASA's mission to return humans to the surface of the moon. The Artemis 3 mission appears to be pushed back to late next year. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK, and have a great
The
day.
New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana companies through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about what the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation does, please visit www.jazzandheritage.org.
Looking for a great deal on your next phone? Come see us at your locally owned AT&T store for the latest Samsung and iPhones. Visit us at 3616 South Carrollton Avenue. We have great offers on watches, tablets, accessories, and internet service. Whatever your connectivity needs are, our team is here to help you keep connected. Visit us today at AT&T, 3616 South Carrollton Avenue. Locally owned and proudly giving back to the community.
Step back in time and experience the moments that shaped our world at the National World War II Museum, located in the heart of the Warehouse District in New Orleans. This world-renowned museum brings history to life, telling America's story in the war that changed everything, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. From immersive exhibits to powerful personal stories, this is more than a museum. It's an experience. Plan your visit today at nationalww2museum.org. World War II Museum, where history lives.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Braylon Bryan Knight.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
Jared Rhodes on the other side of the glass, bringing it to you right here on this Trivia Tuesday. Thank y'all for joining us.
Yeah.
Trying to feel a little better.
You're on your way.
I'm trying to get there.
Sound a little... do that. There you go. I think
There you go.
we made... Yeah, I hear the difference.
Me.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
I'm just going to be able to take the part where I could talk.
Mm-hmm.
For the amen.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go from there.
Amen.
Now, your cup has a phone holder?
Yes, it does.
I saw that. That's interesting.
It's very lovely, especially when you're traveling.
Okay. Right on.
One lift. Charla has a brand called Care.
Okay.
So this is with her brand, along with I got lavender lemonade lip balm.
Lavender lemonade lip balm.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. You have that on the day you're gonna plan to celebrate with.
I just had to wait. I just had to wait.
It's never going to come when you expect
I just
it.
had to wait.
But once you put it out there,
Yeah.
then it's always there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just had to wait.
And I had no idea that was coming.
Yeah.
Because I just happened to mention the phone holder Bible.
And there we go.
And there we go.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
But let's see what is going on here in these comments. Good morning to our listeners. Good morning, Miss Joyce. Good morning to Sean Gill. Sean, how long are you gonna stay up with us today? Because it's I don't know what time in Australia.
Early, late at night.
Good morning,
4
Charles.
day in the morning. Like we say.
Yes. Good morning to Charles Ferguson. Good morning, Jackie Wilmore. Good morning to Cam, who says, congratulations, T-Glow.
Thank you.
Good morning to Mark and DiCaprio. Good morning. How are you? Mark, no. No.
What's that? That's the sound, too.
I guess so.
Yeah,
sure.
But that one doesn't help in this case. That just clears it out for the next one.
Yikes.
Just keep coming. This is new to me, man. I've never had this. And I know that there are those of you who suffer with sinus.
I am one of those people.
I know you. I've been around you. And I always just thank God I did. I still thank God.
Yes.
It seemed
like it's visiting you.
And like what I did you, sinus. I'm trying to live right, trying to do some things, make it better for you.
Do you still have your tonsils?
I do. I don't think I ever take my tonsils out.
Well,
tonsils, adenoids,
yeah. So I used to get sinus infections every candy month season, every single time.
Okay.
And once they took my tonsils out, I still have my adenoids, but they took my tonsils out, and that made a huge difference in sinus issues.
Okay.
I never thought about that. Like my brother, he had his out when he was like 5 or 6. I remember going to the hospital for him to get his tonsils out. But yeah, I
gotta ask my mom.
They can poison you, actually.
I think I still got them, but
maybe.
if they took them, I was little and didn't know. I know they took my wisdom teeth. I know they took those.
Did you get all 4 taken out?
All 4 taken out
at one time. Me too.
Time.
Did your face swell up?
That was Thursday evening, and I went back to school Monday. But that entire weekend, I remember peeing. I remember peeing, but after the surgery, they sent me Percocet.
Oh.
And I was in the den. Mom had set up the sofa. I was in the den, so she comes in, and I'm laying there on that sofa. And I would wake up, take a Percocet, drink some water, go pee.
Back to sleep.
And that was literally 72 hours. 72 hours. And Monday when I got up and didn't take any Percocet and went to school, I was okay.
Yeah.
Because the worst part, the swelling had gone down. I could talk.
Yeah, but
still,
not, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't have all the mobility that I would have liked, but no, it worked out. But all 4 at once.
I had mine done on a Friday.
Okay.
And then I was fine by that Monday. But my face swole up so bad. My cousin, Giovanna, that's my first cousin on my daddy's side, and she had to go and get my medicine, the antibiotics and the pain medicine. And this guy I had just started talking to on the phone, I told him, don't come to my house unannounced. Now,
nobody likes to drop by.
We lived far, which was already the benefit of living far. My daddy bought that house out in the east because like ain't nobody gonna waste no gas just coming out here. This guy lived in Kenner, and he drove all the way out to the house to bring me flowers and to see how I was doing. But I said, don't come to my house unannounced. I opened the door and I said, I told you not to come to my house unannounced. And I closed the door and I went and laid back down. I couldn't even do that because I was in pain.
Yeah, you look at, listen,
I was in pain.
Never
so
mind.
I don't
That's
even
understandable.
care what you're talking
I'm
about.
trying to do something nice.
I mean, yes,
FTD though,
the
cousin.
thought was
FTD.
appreciated, but do not show up unannounced at my house. And then
Tourist
on that
Trans World
particular
Delivery.
day, my face was hurting, and the anesthesia, because they had to give me general anesthesia because I had impacted wisdom teeth. So
Yeah, the good dope.
the orthodontist was in that thing wrestling. I mean, trying to get it out. So when that starts to wear off, and I'm waiting for my cousin to bring my medicine so that I could get with it, because she brought me home, or somebody brought me home. They brought me home and got me onto the sofa so I could just lay down. But yeah, I'm like, who is ringing the doorbell? Because anybody who's coming here has a key. Why are you ringing the doorbell? I opened the door, I saw him, and I was like, absolutely not. Close.
Oh, wow.
What is going on?
Paul said he had signed the surgery yesterday.
Oh.
Didn't sleep last night. They gave me Narco, but I'm not taking it. You make the best decision for yourself, Paul. You make the best decision for yourself, man. You know, if you do need them, they're there, and if not,
then don't.
Do what you need to do. I wish you a speedy recovery,
For
my
sure.
friend. Absolutely.
I wonder. Yeah, Paul, call us back, or call us and let us know, like, well, if you can, because if you had sinus surgery,
yeah.
But I
You
have
could
seen
type,
this
though.
thing.
You could text.
I have seen this thing where, like, the doctors inflate a balloon in the back of your throat, and then they pop it, and it helps with some sort of sinus, whatever going on. I don't know why or how, but
that's a technique.
Yeah.
One of the latest techniques. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I've seen
Interesting.
that.
504-582-9422. Good morning, Elwin.
Good morning, and how y'all doing this morning?
Doing
Good
well.
morning, Kim.
Good morning.
Doing well, sir, and yourself?
I'm doing just great.
Good.
Are you sure? Oh.
Hey, man, you must have passed that on to me.
Oh, that sounds like a different kind of cough reason, bro. If I could just be honest with you, that's a different type of cough that I just heard you. That's what I got.
No.
I understand, though. I understand, but no, I think it's a little different.
Okay, well, look, I know y'all heard about this one. The man who tried to run away from the cops.
And the alligator got him?
And alligator. Yeah.
I knew that's what they. How did I know that's what you were talking about? How did I know that's what you were talking about? Yes, indeed. Sometimes you just can't get away, cuz. Sometimes you just can't get away.
No, in this case, I'd rather be locked up than to be ate by an alligator.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the state troopers deputized the alligator. You can't trust nobody nowadays, bro.
Well.
But that's true.
Well.
You can't trust. You better be careful. The alligator might be on their side.
The alligator was on their side there. He helped
They
them.
got it. They got it. He ain't no
They were
boy.
on a different side of the law. Here we go.
You talking about be stuck between the rock and the hard place. The police waiting for you on the shore and the gate out here in the water. Police.
That mean it. Just go ahead and surrender, baby.
Police.
Go
Yeah,
ahead and
you
surrender.
come
Just
up
let
to
it
the
go.
police. I'm not. Now, if you ran into the gator on land, I'd say, try to juke past the gate and get away if you can. But in the water,
no,
that's where he lived.
No.
Yeah, that's where he lived.
You're not gonna run there.
That's where he lived at, right? He went to his home.
He went to his. You go out there in that water. You done just gave him home field advantage.
Lunch.
He said, "Oh,
dinner,
white meat."
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, well, that was crazy. I mean, either way it go, he was going to get caught. Either way it go. So I'm sure he's laughing at himself now too.
Maybe not. Maybe a
maybe
little
not.
disappointed that he couldn't get away from the police and the alligator.
Yeah. Somebody that told him he should have took a chance on the gator. But usually, if they got one gator, they got more than one gator.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if you dive
Well-
deep, you say you juke the first gator and go swimming out in that water.
And get another one.
Oh no! Then all of them they get on the gator.
Then it's
Gator
get 'em.
seeing it.
Get him.
It's lunch food.
Yeah, well, I mean, his day was bad because he was driving intoxicated. So
DWI.
yeah,
DWI.
Mark
He's
said it's
driving-
better than a police dog.
yeah. Well, I mean, it was a bad day for him.
A trooper gator.
Yikes.
Right.
I wonder if
It
they
was a-
did swear him in. They
I
could
don't
have.
know.
They
They
could
might give him a
have.
commendation
They could have.
or turn him into a pair of boots.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, I'll say it was a bad day for him.
For the
Poor
gator?
guy, I feel sorry. No, for him, because he got caught by the alligator, and then he got caught by the cops.
Yeah. That's
So
what
either
happened.
way it go, he
Don't
had a
drink
bad
and
day.
drive. You get no sympathy from the people for DWI, cuz.
Hey man, I wonder if that alligator was drunk.
No, the alligator was hungry. Alligator wasn't drunk.
Had he had him for a meal, he might have been drunk.
Might have been if he would have ate the guy. The guy
Yeah.
had that in him.
Yeah.
I always wondered that about Dracula. If you'd have been to drop some acid and the vampire get you and he suck your blood and you like full of LSD or something, would Dracula get low?
I've seen movies like that.
Oh, when the Dracula.
Yeah, when the vampire has an effect to based on what
based on what the
person is
victim.
consumed.
Yeah,
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 I've seen
yeah,
that
yeah.
before.
Wow.
I like vampire and
I
like all those kind of movies.
I would love to keep an emergency supply of acid.
No.
Just in case the zombie apocalypse. The vampires
So
come.
sure, if you're gonna
Yeah,
bite
if you
me,
coming,
you're
I'm
going on
coming.
a ride.
I'm gonna get the last slab. I'm gonna get it. Grand, you gonna leave it. Oh. Might mess around and walk out in the sun.
Yikes.
I
Possibly.
win. Who win?
You're right.
I win. Oh
You're
yeah.
absolutely right.
I'm gonna have to give him a little pouch.
Yeah,
or
well, in
something.
this case, in this case, he couldn't win at all. So
The alligator
the guy
dude?
got- the alligator dude. He couldn't win at all. He lost.
Yeah. Well,
He was gonna lose anyway.
Right.
he was losing when he was out there drinking and driving, bro.
He was
Right.
about to cause somebody else a loss
Yeah.
too.
You get no sympathy for DWI, baby. None.
There's always another choice.
Always, cuz. Always.
Don't kill us.
Yeah.
Kill you. Don't kill us. We would like you not to kill you.
Like to
but
kill you,
if
not to
there's
hurt
an option,
nobody.
hey,
That's right.
not me. You,
That's right.
you,
Please don't.
all you.
Please don't.
Yeah, well, like I say, he lost either way it went. So,
Yeah,
so it was a
well,
bad day for him.
it's a new day right now. You never know. Somebody might have can't bond him out. You know, he might be back to being a professor at a college somewhere. Maybe a mayor or a city councilman.
Or back to being drinking and don't drive.
Yeah.
That's always
Oh,
easier.
It's always easier to do that, bro. To do the right thing.
Yeah, I know.
Come back the next
What,
day, come get your car. I've taken more than my share of keys from
Yeah.
overserved patrons in different places.
Oh, you talking about patrons? I'm talking about people I know.
Oh yeah, well it's
Oh.
that's a given. You're not going because when I see it's happening, no, we not
I ain't gonna be
gonna
to
do
sleep.
that. We're not gonna do
I'm not
that,
gonna be
bro.
to sleep. That happened during Essence. I had someone in my company had way too much and was trying to drive, and it was like,
No.
I absolutely cannot because I'm not gonna be able to sleep. And if something happens to you, I'm never gonna sleep. So no, you can't go.
No.
Sorry.
Jack the keys, take
Well,
the keys.
did you drive him? Did you drive that person home?
No, I sent that person with people who were driving and not them, not him.
Oh, and he came back and got the car.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Park
Yeah,
your car.
that-
It's
that
gonna
would-
cost
yeah,
you a
that
little
would-
bit, but
yeah, that would be a
that's
wise
less than the
thing to do
funeral
that.
home and less than the hospital
Indeed.
and less than the lawsuit
Yeah,
and less than the lawyer
yeah.
and less than the
Right,
loss of your
right.
freedom.
And all of the things and
Right.
not putting other people at risk.
There you go. Don't drink and
Right.
drive.
Don't drink and drive, but don't drink and drive, but drive sober.
Yes.
Don't
Very
get
good.
pulled over.
Good job.
And stay
Don't
away
get
from them
pulled over.
gators, all right? You want to give me a
Oh,
guess
me?
at the Trivia Tuesday question?
No, I'm waiting for y'all to give me one.
All right.
You
well,
took
you
a guess
stand by.
yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Say what?
You took a guess yesterday.
I did.
Yes, you did. You took a guess at the movie before we even played a movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess Uptown Saturday Night.
You did. So
Well, you're right.
No.
All right. Well, don't feel bad about not being right about this one.
So go ahead and take your guess.
Go ahead, boy. We're going to do this category a little later, so call us back, all right?
All right.
All right, Elwin.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye, Kim.
Bye, Elwin.
Later. 504-582-9422. There's the patient. Good morning, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ooh.
It ain't the right morning, but it's morning.
It's the morning.
My friend, you are here. That's the only thing that counts. That's the only thing that counts. How you feeling, man?
Yeah. I'm all right. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. They did a lot of work. I've had sinus infections my whole life.
Okay.
They always said there's just so much material up in there that is pressing against one side or the other, and it would harbor bacteria and fungus and antibiotics. It's been should have had this done a long time ago. Supposed to have it done and was scheduled, and then COVID hit and shut down everything, and finally got back to it with a different doctor. But you're talking about the balloon plasty. They did that to me. They did what's called hydroablation, so basically like a power wash. They actually debrided material out of there with a power scrubber, more or less, and they also cut out a lot of bone. And
they actually, man, you had like major surgery, man. They cut bone out as well.
Yeah.
You don't sound like you went through all that yet. Was this yesterday?
Yeah, early yesterday morning. I'm tough, man.
Well, I know where you're from, cuz. I know where you're from, so that's never been a question.
I had ablation once. Oh, not ablation. I had a shock to correct the AFib, I forget what they call it.
Yeah.
And I told the guy, I said, you don't need to knock me out. You can just hit me. He's like, no, I ain't doing that. And when I became aware again, he said, you're pretty tough because most people scream and kick and holler. And he said, the only thing you did was go, ow.
Oh.
Well, I guess you had to acknowledge some
that
of it.
Something
just
was happening.
Being the fair individual that you are.
My goodness.
That's funny, man. What's your recovery period?
Yeah.
How long are they talking about? I mean, you ready to start rocking and rolling right now, but according to the professionals, what is your recovery period?
Nothing strenuous for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I see the doctor tomorrow. They didn't do any packing or anything because they did so much work everywhere. So I'm wearing what they call it's under the nostril. They call it a mustache gauze. So it hooks around my ears, and I got to change that constantly. And the reason I couldn't sleep is because I'm constantly inhaling blood if I nod off. So
if you're not,
it's slowing down. It's gonna get better.
All right.
With the drugs, the constipation, all the complications. Plus, I need to get out and drive and do some things. So I just got that bottle set aside. In fact, when I see him tomorrow, I'm probably going to bring it to him and say, you can dispose of this. I don't want it.
Take care of yourself, man, and kind of listen to the people a little bit.
They kind of experts or something.
Just let them get you back. You actually sound good, Paul. I can hear a difference in your voice. So I can't wait for the next 2 weeks till you get all the way healed, man. But take your time, dude.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Yeah, you will.
I'll make the best decision.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's good to hear from you, man.
Good
all
hearing
the
y'all
best to
again.
you.
Missed you yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I miss y'all every time I'm not here, man.
All right.
All right, my friend. You take care. Get well soon.
I'll talk to you soon.
All righty.
All
Talk to you
right.
later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You tuned into the Front Porch. Y'all, WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay. Y'all don't go nowhere. We're going to take this quick break. See you on the other side.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Decreasing clouds throughout the day, highs 87 to 93, feeling like the mid to upper 90s. A few spotty storms are possible in the afternoon, only looking at a 20% chance. Dry tonight with lows 70 to 77 degrees. Hot the rest of the week with highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, feeling like the upper 90s, possibly 100 by Friday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Reeshaw.
Missed a show? Want to hear that guest everyone's talking about? WBOK is now streaming on all your favorite podcast apps. Just search WBOK Media, hit download, share with a friend, and don't forget to rate your favorite shows 5 stars. Because when our voices are heard, our impact grows.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
When it comes to family planning, should you go with a will or a trust?
A will is like leaving instructions to the court. It tells them who gets what, but your family still has to go through a succession, which can be costly and time-consuming.
A trust, on the other hand, avoids court altogether. So when the time comes, everything transfers smoothly to your loved ones.
It's a little more work up front, but way less hassle and expense later. Plan smart, save time, and take care of your family.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch. WBOK. I'm your host, Ray Bryant, right?
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
Brother Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all, right here on this Trivia Tuesday. Thank y'all for rolling with us. 504-582-9422. Where you at, Brother Dwayne? What's happening?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Hey,
Doing
good to
baby.
hear from you.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I had another mishap, but I am doing well. I am doing well. I just got out the hospital yesterday.
Oh, that's good. That's
Glad
y'all,
that you're
man.
out,
Amen.
yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. Last Tuesday I had fall out of my wheelchair, and I broke both my femur bones.
Oh.
So I have bilateral femur fractures. And then they what they did, they stabilized it that night, and then I had emergency surgery Wednesday morning. And so some of the swelling went down, and they told me that I don't have no restrictions because they put like 11 plates and rods along with the screws that goes into the rods in both legs to stabilize them, and they feel just as good as new. And I'm just thankful, man. I just keep moving. That's all.
Amen.
Because I gotta ask you, what was you doing in the wheelchair? Hey, you fell out and broke both legs. Was this some sort of sport, some sexual activity that got out of control? What
Maybe
the
he
hell
was
happened, bro?
wheelies.
Oh man, I wish it was any of those.
Y'all
I
was
wish
wondering
it
talking
was
about I
really.
wonder what happened, but y'all know as I asked, dude.
I wish it was, man. I mean, I never fell out the chair when I was doing those activities.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have fell if it was for that.
That's called motivation.
Well,
Yeah, man. I wish it was, man. I could have went out good, man. I could at least I could have felt good about breaking them.
Good story, huh?
As to how this happened.
Yeah, I could have been able to celebrate it, but what it was a bad transfer. I blame a little bit of it on fatigue, but I do the same transfer thousands of times.
Yes.
Thousands of times. I have never fell out of my chair doing a transfer in the last 10 years. And it was more of a freak accident because I wasn't paying attention to my footing.
Right.
And my chair, I had one foot on the footrest, and I had one on the floor, which is normally how I normally have it. But this time when I swung over to transfer, my foot got caught up under the footrest. And so it made me go forward. And so I fell on my knees, but I was holding myself up for as long as I could. And then I was calling for help. They didn't hear me at first. And then when I just couldn't hang on anymore. I could not. I didn't have the strength to hold on from that position.
Yeah.
And when I couldn't hold on no more, and my body went backwards.
That's when the leg.
And so those two bones cracked immediately because all of my weight was on those bones, and there was nothing to support me when I was going backwards.
Bruh, I'm glad you are still here. You sound great. Let's change the story. We're going to stick to some sexual escapade that got out of control, all right?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, man.
There you go. Your secret's safe with us. It's just us listening. But I'm glad you are better, brother. Continue getting well. I'm so glad that you're still here, bro. And do whatever you got to do to continue doing what you're doing, all right?
I will, man. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all, family.
Love you right back. Good to hear from you.
Take care.
Later.
Yes, indeed, man. You tuned into the Front Porch. WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Don't go nowhere, y'all. We're going to take this quick break, and we're going to see you on the other side of it.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
This is is Andronika Morris, host of Put Housing First. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, where we will discuss how housing affects every aspect of our lives and what's necessary, what's needed to guarantee housing for all. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock as we dig down deep onto the issues that affect all of us.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. The NYPD says more than 2,000 illegal guns have already been taken off the streets this year. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch.
Through the first 5 months of this year, New York City has seen the fewest murders, the fewest shooting incidents, and the fewest shooting victims in recorded history.
During a news conference on National Gun Violence Awareness Day, Commissioner Tisch credited this drop to strategic enforcement and precision policing. Senator Raphael Warnock says the Supreme Court has done violence to democracy, pointing to recent rulings on voting rights. He called those protections one of the nation's most urgent moral issues and emphasized the role of faith in shaping public life. And Lauryn Hill will be honored at the 2026 BET Awards. She is set to receive the inaugural Living Legend Icon Award, recognizing her lasting impact on music and culture, with the show airing live June 28th. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, yo. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graham Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
The Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all, bringing it to you right here on this Trivia Tuesday. And we certainly want to thank you all for sticking with us as we roll into this second hour of today's broadcast of the Front Porch, continuing from the idyllic campus of Xavier University from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address if you want to stop on by, or you can hit us up on the talk line, 504-582-9422. Second half.
Yes.
Second hour.
Yes, we are in
got
it.
through the whole thing, didn't call.
You did a good job.
See that?
Yes.
Yes,
it didn't take a whole lot. We got
long,
you.
man.
And I don't
The
even
oatmeal
hear it
and
anymore.
Some hot tea. That's right. We're going to make it work.
For
and
sure.
I didn't even have no drugs.
Good job.
That nobody had to bring to me.
Nature. Food is medicine.
Food is medicine.
Yes.
Hot tea and oatmeal.
With fruit.
Mm-hmm. Goji berries, blueberries, raisins, and blackberries.
Mm-hmm.
And I still got a banana in my bag. Nah.
There you go.
Don't run tell that.
There you go.
We got company, Kim.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And you know her as Justini.
Mm-hmm.
That's not her name. Which I know people walk up to you and ask you that all the time.
You know, New Orleans.
And you answer.
Surely do.
That's the brand.
Of course.
We'll answer.
Yes, when I tell her people who has joined us this morning, been giggling over there this whole time. Tell the people who they're listening to this morning.
Good morning. I am Jessica Johnson, the owner of Justini's or Justini.
You answer the boat. You answer the boat.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, Justina's has been around for a minute, and it is New Orleans restaurant month, century, whatever they call it.
It is New Orleans Restaurant Week.
Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to make sure that we get some play, get some talk about what's going on with Justina's. But give us the thumbnail, because that little girl growing up, wherever she grew up, I don't know if she was at 6 or 7 talking about I'm going to have a restaurant. So give us the thumbnail story about where she came from and how she wound up on the front porch.
So, at the time, her name was Jessica Robinson, but she grew up in New Orleans East. Went to Catholic school my whole life, Immaculata Mary for elementary, then went to St. Mary's Academy, then Southern University. But restaurant was never a thought in my mind. Now one of my first jobs was McDonald's, and I did enjoy that.
Okay.
But I went to school for PR. So how that transitioned to restaurant, I don't know. But I did bartend while at Southern. So that's kind of when I learned that hustle. And I was like, oh, never letting go. Never letting go of that. So once I graduated, I got into HR at a McDonald's franchise.
Oh, wow.
And
full circle.
Full circle, yes. So I started at McDonald's. I would work during the day, but never let go of the hustle. So always bartend at night.
Right.
And so every HR job I received, I worked during the day and bartend at night. Until I was laid off on my last one, left and went to sleep and bartend at night. So the hustle always saved me for sure.
Yes.
And then it just kept going. And then New Orleans is a very mom and pops, type of place. So you could work at one bar and then you work at the next bar and it's the same people.
That's right. That's
So you gain family, you gain friends, and then I started gaining clientele, starting doing my customers' weddings or repasts or things like that, birthday parties. And so I just needed more help. So I got one of my good friends started helping me, and we would just go every weekend, just do random parties. And events, I should say. And then I just kind of started gaining a team because I started meeting wedding planners and, venue owners and things like that. And it really just grew overnight, to be honest, overnight. And so that's just kind of where it went. And then I always wanted a bar. It's kind of hard just to get a bar nowadays. You kind of have to have that restaurant piece.
Have that piece to it.
Never thought I would do the restaurant thing. The kitchen, I said, I always would rent it out. Like, I don't want nothing to do with but then I did open a restaurant, didn't go as planned, but I learned so much about the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I'll never let the kitchen go. I'm going to learn how to manage it. Yeah. So, So with letting that go, I found the building for Justini's, and we just celebrated 3 years.
Congratulations. See?
Thank you.
That's what we like. I told that girl wasn't sitting at home talking about when I grow up, I was going to be a restaurant.
Heck, I still don't think I'm sitting at home.
There's been a lot of different ebbs and flows, but steady progression, because before you were just doing the bartending, you were making like custom drinks for people to take and carry.
Yes.
And are you still doing that? Because I never even asked about that, because I know where the restaurant is, and I know if I see you on site, I know what's happening.
Yeah.
But I remember it's like, oh, somebody go pick up this.
Oh yeah.
From
so that definitely was a piece of it, and it's still a piece of it. About New Orleans, we don't let go of anything.
If it works.
So I might not advertise it, but my customers to this day will still call and say, all it is a different location. It's not in the back of my car no more. So I just tell them I got it ready for them. Just tell a host, your name, and they'll get it out the walk-in. Yeah, so that hustle never died. Yeah, that hustle will never die.
It just got a home.
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 Yes, but now it's got
in my
a home.
car.
There you go. Now, the idea of going to school and finding yourself behind the bar for the first time. Just, that I know I was tending the bar for quite some time. It's still one of my favorite jobs in the world ever. But how did you fall into it? You just needed a job, walked into a restaurant, or was it a party? Was it a private function, or you was in a club? What happened?
So one of my classmates, which is my good friend now, so I can't wait to write her a big check. I was working at a store in the mall, and it was closing. I don't know if everybody's familiar with Cortana, but the
Cortana Mall,
and so that mall was closing. And so I just might have been talking about it in the class one day. And so she was like, I work at a bar if you want to come
just
bartend.
Like
and I was like, girl, I don't know how to bartend. She was like, we're going to tell them you know how to bartend. I'm going to work with you, and you're going to be good. So I was like, I was like, if you good, I'm good.
Right.
And so I never forget, I worked that one day, she showed me, like an older black guy, he was cool. And then by the end of the week, I might have worked like 3 or 4 days, and I had to be 18, 19. And I had like $400-500. And I was like, oh, girl, I'm never letting go of this. Done.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of how it started. And I worked there all the way until I graduated.
Nah,
that same bar. Neighborhood bar, Plank Road.
Plank Road.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Chocolate.
I know exactly what it is.
You were doing beers, drinks,
mixed drinks,
setup, stuff like this. Because that's neighborhood bartending.
The best bartender ever to this day.
Well, listen, we ain't had no blender. No frozen drinks.
No. Limited selection of fruit.
Very limited. Lemons.
and cherries.
And you gotta have your pickled okra and stuff like that for your, not for your Bloody Marys, but
just to sit there and snack on. Yes, indeed.
So that's still my favorite kind of bartending. Still to this day.
Yeah, I've been inching at trying to learn. Willie said he's gonna teach me.
Oh, it's nothing.
I'm gonna get behind the bar over at the Page. Because it's just a good time. They make drinks.
Pink Pussycat, Michelle Obama. Somebody can be crowned itself.
Yeah, that's
Jack and Coke.
But most of the people that go in, they buy just simple drinks. I'm a patron. I'm a regular drink person. I don't need all of the. I mean, that's cute and everything, but no. Just,
straight to the point.
Yeah, bottle ice. Thank you. Appreciate you.
There you go. Shouting the bill.
But you have been a part of a collective with women restaurant owners, and you all have created a friendship along with almost like your inner circle consulting group. So that's Keisha Baquet over at Lil Dizzy's. It's Brittany over at B Sweet and Blake with Chef Blake.
Food,
And so I've watched how you guys have clung to each other, one to hold each other up, because a lot of restaurant business here in the city, you can get a 5-star meal at a gas station. So being able to have a space that people are consistently going to, and you're in your third year, you have to have some people to talk to about the things that are specific to running a business that includes food, people, and then with you, liquor.
Drinks, yeah. So we this business is hard, like we always say, is nothing pretty about it. The women who run it are pretty, but
I was just about dealing.
But that might be the only pretty side of it. And so just having a group of women who totally understand like every aspect of the business, how you feeling, things like that. It helped. Like we look forward every month. We talk daily, but we meet every month, and it's like we look forward, to it. Like most time, you're trying to pencil in meeting with this friend or doing dinner with your sister, but like this is like
it's on the schedule.
It's on the schedule. It's like we need it, because you can have a great group of friends, but they don't understand, if the cook doesn't come in, or you saying the same things over and over again, or
staff.
You trying to have systems and the guests just don't care, So so it's like they can hear you, but this group of women feels me. Yeah,
they get it.
Yeah,
no, they get it
because they're in it.
They're in it too. Yeah, so we send encouragement each morning.
Shouts out to Chef Blake too, man. I went over there by the place because I think she closed down.
Yeah, so she's focused on her truck.
She's still on the truck now.
Yeah, so she's on her truck.
Okay, okay, all right. Yeah, that was back then that river bend.
Yes,
I went back there.
I went there a few times, and it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Well, shouts out, man. But all you guys are doing great, man. It's good to know that you all not only have that coalition, you got that same background, but you all support each other in a way that's just not business.
No. Yeah, we have definitely became friends.
Yeah.
Started out as business, but we definitely, not even business, but just lean on through business. But we really have became friends, shared, secrets, insecurities, fears that we have, and we really have become
safe
friends.
Space. Y'all can talk amongst each other and know exactly what's going on.
Yes.
That's beautiful, and it's good to have that. It is so good to have that.
Community is important, especially, like you said, the only thing pretty about the restaurant business is the owners. And when you have payroll, customers complaining, people didn't show up, the order didn't come in right, all of those different things would send the average person, me, into a tailspin, because it's like everything is supposed to be where it's supposed to be, because we pre-plan for things to be where they're supposed to be. But
then you can't control these people.
Right.
And you are putting out fires from the day it opened to the day it closed.
Yes.
When you are dealing in hospitality, you're dealing with people every day. Every day. Matter of fact, every exchange with the people during the course of the day is different. Every day, because it's people. Because it's people, and it's not just the customers, it's the staff.
Yeah.
Oh, I kill y'all. I kill you. If I don't, I get away with it, I kill everyone.
But
I'm doing it myself.
And
everybody get out.
And the flip side of that is like when you look at any situation where you have other people that you have to depend on, it's scary. And it also, when it works, it's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
When it works,
it's amazing.
Some days are beautiful.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying? You know, most days are really beautiful because you have to find the beauty in every day, you know.
You have to.
But like just looking like when we had a staff meeting last Monday and you just look at him like, Lord, you know, you're helping, you know, people raise their children and you know, it gives you more purpose.
Yes.
You know, of
they're a family.
Yes.
You become a family.
Yeah, we
with
all
them.
a family.
Yeah.
So,
No, you know the kids, you watch them grow up, you know what folks are going through. But it's a beautiful thing. Not easy. And don't ever let anybody tell you that.
Never.
They're lying. And the margins are thin yet.
Oh, they're thin.
They're thin.
Yeah.
Listen.
You gotta be a hustler for sure.
You better be a hustler.
So you gotta know how to make, you know.
That's why them drinks still in the walk-in.
Okay. Okay, that's why I'm about to call Arkeisha and see what she need a little dizzy because I make her drinks a little dizzy.
Okay, all right,
So
all
that's,
right.
you know.
Shout out to Arkeisha,
Yes, that's
man.
one
I
of
had them. I had the trout dizzies at Jazz Fest. With crab meat on top.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
It was
so
rolling
good,
like 90 going west. Shouts out to you, darling. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Now, New Orleans Restaurant Wing. What can folks look forward to when they come over there at 3162 Dauphine Street? What can they look forward to?
Real good food, real good drinks, a nice vibe. We do things differently like every week. Right now for the summer, we're doing movies and margaritas on Tuesday.
Okay.
And so basically we're doing, you know, showing classic movies this month. Tonight, what is tonight? Poetic Justice.
Okay.
So showtime
All
is 6:30. We dim the lights. You know, we do complimentary popcorn and margarita specials. Just something different in the summer when, you know, everybody's, you know, off and, you know, needing something different, just eating.
Yeah.
So,
Gotcha. Make it a destination.
Yes.
I get it.
That's super cool. Now, you've been doing like a juggling job. I've watched online of all the things that you have going on. Marriage, motherhood, business, being active in your alumni groups, both at St. Mary's and Southern. How you doing in all of this?
I don't know. But I think routine, once you get into it, it's like, you just got to do it. You know? So like even laying in the bed this morning, it's like, I don't want to get up, but I mean, if I don't get up, everything is going to be behind. So it's kind of like, just waking up in the morning, saying a prayer, and just going. And being grateful, you know, so knowing that, So I kind of do try to start every morning with, like, a prayer of gratitude. That way, it could kind of keep me through.
Yeah. Thankful for another day.
Yeah, thankful for another day. Thankful for what all I have on my plate to do, you know, because it could be totally opposite.
It could be opposite. It could have a big old plate, nothing on it.
And nothing on
nothing on it.
And Bill's still going to come.
That's still going to come. People still knocking.
Still knocking.
That's right. That's right.
So, yeah. So, just with practicing gratitude and knowing that this is kind of what I wanted. So, I didn't know that's what I wanted, but clearly.
But it was for sometimes your destiny finds you.
Yeah.
Sometimes your destiny finds you. So, for somebody walking into Justina's for the first time, having never been there before, and you got several people out there on the chat who are talking about
it. They're planning their entry into the restaurant literally in the chat.
What would you recommend as the person that has their name on the outside? Cocktail, appetizer, entree, dessert.
Okay, so for someone that's first coming to
Justine
for the first time, I would first recommend for the small plate, that's what we call our appetizers, an order of tacos. So we have different ones.
Okay.
We're known for our hot sausage tacos, which are really good. If you don't eat meat, our salmon tacos are my favorite.
Okay.
The salmon bites, people love. Like one lady came for the first time last week, Monday, and she was baked by Thursday to get more. So that's something that's addictive, yes, for sure.
All right.
For the entree, our catfish dauphine is really popular. It's a fried catfish fillet. Catfish, not fillet. served over our seafood rice with like a cream sauce with shrimp and grilled tomatoes on top. That's really good. Our jerk burger is really, really good. What else is my favorite on our entrees menu? I'm a salmon girl, so I glazed salmon, and we do have redfish right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, in season. Yeah.
So redfish with our seafood mac.
Okay.
It's coming out this week. So yeah, that's really good. And then for dessert, we have a spike dot cake. It's like this viral trend the dot cake is like the viral cake thing right now, but we spiked it.
You
with
spiked
vanilla
the
vodka.
dot cake.
So it's really good. But we also have praline cheesecake, strawberries and cream cheesecake, and we have a spiked brownie.
What time y'all open?
We open today is Tuesday, so we open at 4 today.
Oh,
but every other day is 12.
Okay.
And brunch starts at 11.
And is there a signature cocktail?
Oh, my favorite would be our Hurricane Dauphine. It's a spin on the classic Hurricane, but it's brown liquor. So it's Douce cognac, and it's topped with Grand Marnier.
Wow.
And it's award winning. I won the competition at Essence last week.
That's not surprised.
You better pop it.
That's not surprised.
I'm learning to pop it, okay? That's my thing for 2026, popping it.
Folks
But yeah,
who
that's
want
my
to follow
favorite.
Justina's, how can you're active on the socials? Is their website? We just gave them the address over there.
Somebody's talking about beignet sticks,
Oh,
and they all on the menu right now.
They love the beignet sticks.
We know you're at 3162 Dauphine Street right here in New Orleans, but the website and the socials if folks want to find out what's happening.
The website is justinisnola.com. Our Instagram is justinisnola. Our Facebook is justinisnola. And our TikTok is justinisnola.
Absolutely.
So all of the things, all of the
Justine
places.
Nola. You can find out more. We know you are busy. Thank you for thanking him and getting up and come hanging out this morning. We appreciate it. And we wish you continued success.
Thank
and you have
you.
an open invitation. Anything time you got something going on over there, Justine, is the folks need to know about. Come on, sit on the front porch and we'll tell them about it.
Come
all
on
right?
the porch.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You tuned into the front porch, y'all. WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about
all day long.
Don't go nowhere, y'all. Stick and stay. It's Trivia Tuesday. We're gonna see you on the other side of the break.
New Orleans, are you ready for a voice that says what you're thinking? Who that, you might ask? Arrington Gavin. That's right, I'm your guy, host of The Arrington Gavin Show, giving you so much filled with bold opinions, real conversations, and zero sugarcoating. We're going to be diving into the issues that matter, politics, pop culture, and all the above, unfiltered and unafraid. Catch The Arrington Gavin Show weeknights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Fridays, right here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. A mistakenly released New Orleans inmate is back behind bars. Seth Butlers was inappropriately released on May 30th after he pled guilty to charges and was given credit for time served and a suspended sentence. Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office says the juvenile justice requested a hold on Butler, but it was not added to Butler's OPSO file or the jail management system. OPSO says they were notified of the error on June 8th, and Butler was picked up at his home and returned to the jail. This marks the second time in weeks that an inmate was mistakenly freed. New Orleans police are looking for leads after a shooting in the east leaves a man dead. Police say it happened just before 6:40 last night on Morrison Road near Martin Drive. NOPD says the man died at the scene. We're working to learn more about what led up to the shooting and anything about a suspect. This morning, a mother facing charges in her nonverbal child's death will be in court. Hilda Vasquez is charged with second-degree cruelty to a juvenile, negligent homicide, and manslaughter. Her 12-year-old son, Brian Vasquez, was killed by an alligator in New Orleans East after leaving his home in the middle of the night. Court records reveal graphic abuse allegations going back years. And finally, NASA is set to announce the 4 astronauts for Artemis 3 today. This flight will test the docking capabilities of Orion spacecraft, which is critical in NASA's mission to return humans to the surface of the moon. The Artemis 3 mission appears to be pushed back to late next year. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. And have a great
This
day.
is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Comparing the cost of will, successions, and trusts.
A will might only be a few $100s, but your family could end up paying more in legal fees.
Trust costs more upfront, but saves time, stress, and potentially thousands.
Think of it as paying a little now to avoid a big bill later. Smart planning means big savings for your family. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub-to-shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. Here's how it works. 1. Call to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. 2. Our design experts come to you with real samples to customize your dream bath. 3. Our certified installers complete the transformation in as little as 1 day. And right now, for a limited time, you can upgrade your bathroom for 50% off installation or choose 18 months with no interest and no payments. But you need to call now. This special offer is only available by calling 800-981-8177. That's 800-981-8177. Call 800-981-8177 right now before the offer ends.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Bank.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
The Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all, right here on this Trivia Tuesday. Great interview right there, man.
Yay, Jess.
That's right.
Yay,
Get over there to Justina's.
And
go check them out.
Go order yourself a cocktail, get yourself some food. Y'all were stalking the menu.
Oh, yeah? They was on there.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
Catfish and cocktails, salmon and salads, all that kind of good stuff, man.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I'm interested in that jerk burger.
Yeah?
Should be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we're going to check that out.
We are going to check that out. I'm so excited. that we're highlighting people that do the things in our community, because it's a whole lot of need for that right now. It's always the need, but it's even more so a very heavy need for us to highlight members of our community who are doing things that provide service. So yeah, go get yourself some.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back on Dauphine, it's a neighborhood spot. So if you're visiting, you might want to Uber. But if you're driving, there's street parking available. Maybe not right in front of the joint, but it'll be close.
You'll be all right. You'll find your way.
Yeah.
And you'll sit and stay a while once you get there.
And it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it.
For
Sit
sure.
and have yourself several cocktails. Tell them you heard about it on the Front Porch.
Yes, and thank you for you guys who are patronizing the businesses that we are letting you know. When I go back, I hear about how you all have gone. So let's keep this thing going. It's really time for us to be focused on how we're spending our money. And speaking of such, I don't know, did you see that there has been some conversation with the Asian community about how their businesses aren't being patronized right now in light of the verdict of the young man who was shot and killed by a store owner? And we've had cases of that again. Yes, we've had cases of that before several times. And if y'all never was ready to have the conversation, it's time about how some Asians find themselves aligned with white people and definitely against black people. And right now, some black people are not spending their money with you. And this is a conversation that has long been overdue. I recently had, maybe like a few weeks ago, I had a terse conversation with an Asian gentleman who was trying to solicit business from a black-owned business. And my question is that you don't, my challenge was, you don't spend a whole lot of money here. You don't even come here, and the people that you work with don't come here. So you got big nerve coming over here to ask for financial support from your businesses, or that they work with you so that you can get some money. When you don't bring your friends over here, you don't bring your family. There are several nail shops, bakeries, Chinese food restaurants, and the like around in our communities. They are heavily populated in our communities, but when people get mad at you, they let you know how they feel about you. And recently, you've had quite a few Asian content creators come out and basically you people us. You people. Okay, so now y'all people are losing out on money because our dollars have to be respected. We have to be respected. And guess what? You're not white. You found that out when you asked for DEI and enrollment for prestigious or college that you deem prestigious, but white schools, Yale and Harvard, that they needed to stop using the supports that allow for more people of color to get into those schools, the people of color who are qualified. And remember, y'all went to bat and said, yeah, y'all need to get rid of this DEI, and now y'all can't get in. This is an additional conversation that we need to have with y'all. The proximity to whiteness has also infected and affected you all. So if you wonder why the nail shops are closed, well, people don't want to fool with you. And it's okay. We don't have to. The gentleman content creator who was on there said, y'all want us bad? Y'all want us gone so much? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. Well, make your money there because the people not spending no money with you. Make peace with that. Or be willing to say, you know what? We messed up. You know what? We need to have a conversation and then continue forward making good faith acts until we look at you and say, maybe we could fool with y'all. But until then, take this L. Y'all are just as bad as the Beckys and the Kens with the MAGA. Because some of y'all are for real straight up MAGA. You're learning just like the Latinos that we don't have to spend money with you. We can spend money with our own. You said, do it ourselves, no problem. But doing it ourselves also makes it a problem for you. So be aware about the check that your mouth writes. Because right now, your businesses ain't cashing nothing. And that's there on that.
Yeah, but they do get the white when they kill somebody black.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as concerned about your proximity as I'm concerned about the way the system treats you when one of us is on the other side. You get the benefit of whiteness. If George Zimmerman had killed a 16-year-old white boy, he would have been a Hispanic failed security guard. But he got the benefit of being white because he killed a black boy. So he beat the charge when the Korean lady shot that 14-year-old girl in Los Angeles. In the back of her head, blew her face off. It was a black girl. She got the benefit of being white. In this latest action, when the 14-year-old was killed by the Korean after he left the store, he shot him in the back and killed him. He also got the benefit of being white. See, it's less to me about why you would feel you could do that than what we do in light of it. Because why would there still stores open after the first black
three
girl got killed?
First three.
Again, see, I'm not looking out. It's too easy. I know what's out there. Unfairness, stereotypes, racism from different races, all directed toward us as Black Americans in here, and you get it from all angles, but except us.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to see that they get the benefit of being white. They think about you as you are them, and everybody else it's the folks who have come here. And the only people we haven't done this for yet is us. And maybe now, I don't know how many other children have to die for you all
does
to
it
see
have
it.
to be death?
Yes, it
does.
Does
it have
because
to
that's
come
the
to
only
death?
time. Because it's the only time you get together. Because other than that, you're just gonna go in. You're just gonna go in and keep spending your money. You're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna come together to try to call up and open up a store similar to that, a co-op that would sell the same thing those corner stores sell, with 4 or 5 like-minded individuals who would open up a store, Black people in the neighborhood. You still need the people in the neighborhood to buy the stuff that those people are selling. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And unless somebody gets shot in the back of the head, unless a child has to die again, then we'll talk about it. But how long will this conversation last? How long will this conversation last? Because I don't know if you see something about Koreatown and Chinatown. Yeah, well, but they've got towns, but they also need patrons.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have towns. We had a town, but then they called
We've
it Black
several
Pearl.
Towns.
But then they
We've
called
had
it
several
Black Pearl.
towns.
But we have to know that ours is precious and special and has to be protected and has to be fertilized and grown by us. By us. By us. Period. You won't running out, and it's not going to change anything because you're still going in the store.
Mm-hmm.
You're still going back in the store. So save your outrage.
Mm-hmm.
Save your outrage for somebody else. I'm not about listening to that. I hear you. How many more have to die before you decide that you're not going to do it anymore? And that's not anger. That's being resolved. I'm not mad. I'm sad that another child had to lose their life. But maybe if we find some resolve, we can make sure that that life wasn't just taken in vain. Maybe you can do something. Maybe you can coalesce around that child whose life has been ended and then make something happen that's positive from it. But if you just want to scream and holler, you can do that too. I'm going to be over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be over here doing some other stuff. Because, if we don't have no choice in this. You are seeing what is happening across the country. And I'm sure there are good people out there who are fighting and don't want it to happen on our behalf, but I'm not looking for other folks to fight on our behalf unless we're willing to fight on our behalf together.
And honestly, convenience is great. I do appreciate having conveniences, but in all actuality, once I see you move funny, I move funny. And I've said this before. A lot of y'all need to shore up your boundaries with people and stop being lazy. And that's what it is. Oh, this is convenient. Yeah, but then people talk to you crazy.
It is convenient because that's what
You
a
let people talk to you
store
crazy?
is.
That's insane.
That's what a
And I'm gonna be
neighborhood
honest,
store
Earl.
is.
I gotta answer this, which with regard to your comment, you said the propaganda and social media keeps us separated from defeating the real enemy. Absolutely not. Look at who went to the playoff game yesterday to receive boos. That is who is at the helm of the confusion and chaos. That don't have nothing to do with social media. In addition to that, when that child got killed, that child was not killed on social media. That child was killed in real life. And many other Asian stores, I've seen people be real stink. And once I see you talk to me crazy, I'm good. If I see you talking to somebody looking like me crazy, I'm out of there, because the money is supposed to be, the customer is supposed to be always right. You're supposed to have those conversations with the people. But the way some of those non-Black people treat Black people in their stores who are spending money, they treat them like gum that they stepped in, and some of y'all keep taking it. You don't have to. That's a choice. You do not have
your own
to.
stores, man.
It's a choice. We have people who provide services. I know plenty Black-owned nail shops and or Black-owned nail service or esthetician-like services. I know plenty Black people who do those things. And matter of fact, since we're doing Restaurant Week this week, maybe we'll get some of those people on here to let you know where you can spend money with your own. Because that is what the shot is. Well, y'all don't do it with your own. It's a choice.
Listen, I can't even be mad at the man. He ain't lying. It's hard to hear coming out of a mouth that don't look like yours, but he ain't lying.
Period. Point blank.
I don't know what you want from me.
Period. Point blank.
He ain't lying. We're going there, get talked in the kind of way they'll kill your children. You still go back.
You still go back.
So what you want, man? What you want? Open a store in the neighborhood for yourself. Take the business. I'm not mad at them people for opening the business. I'm not. I'm not mad at you for using the business because it's convenient.
Correct.
Because it's convenient. But if this is how you're going to be treated, if this is how you're going to be administered to in your neighborhood, don't you want something better? Wouldn't you like something better? And I know we can do this because we got stores, we got entrepreneurs. It's not that hard. I'm looking at the latest. They've been around for a minute, but who is it? Ideal. Ideal growing up like mushrooms after a spring rain.
Mm-hmm.
They're just popping up everywhere. And I cannot believe that we don't have no people that can do that business, that we don't have the vein of entrepreneurship and the knowledge of retail, grocery business, that we couldn't do this. Why ain't we?
That part.
Why? Because it's too easy to go to the people who got the shop right there.
Mm-hmm.
That shop been on that corner since I remember my grandmother used to send me to that shop, and I done seen it go from white, from Jewish to white, two different. Jewish to white to Arabian, Arab, Middle Eastern Vietnamese, then Middle Eastern, and now Hispanic.
Yep. Everybody is growing their businesses, store,
but us. Same building, same neighborhood, different owners, different races, over different generations, and we're still going. And not once do we have one. Not once did we put one up. I'm just saying. Are y'all tired? Maybe. Tired enough to want to do something different? Tired enough to, if you know where there is a store that caters to you, that is run by people who look like you, that is in that neighborhood, maybe would you leave and go another 10 minutes to get to it? Would you start a cooperative in the neighborhood to let people know that there is a store that we can support, and then maybe once or twice a week take orders and ride over there and get the groceries for the people in the neighborhood? Maybe something like that is a solution instead of The resignation of it's right there, so why?
Right.
It's, I mean,
Right.
they are now easy. No, we never gonna talk. We just like we were just talking about the restaurant business. Anybody tell you this easy, they lying, or they don't know. They either lying or they don't know, but they probably lying.
Both could be.
It
true.
could be,
Mhm.
but there are solutions if you're willing. There are ways to do it if you're willing. Will it take a little sacrifice? Yeah, I talked about that. I always talk about Montgomery. 2 years, man. 2 years people sacrifice. 2 years. Y'all willing to do that? I can't get y'all to stop going from the store. Even though the man might be the biggest Ku Klux Klanman in the world. His store across the street. So it's what?
Convenient.
It's convenient.
Convenient.
And that's where we go. You're going living down that cross of convenience, baby. It's inconvenient to fight for what's right. It's inconvenient to say that you want justice and are not going to settle for anything less. It is inconvenient for revolution.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're just looking for convenience and comfort, we probably need to be talking about something different. Puffy clouds and cotton candy, unicorns.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I like talking about the hard stuff.
No. We have to address.
Listen,
We do.
and
We
the
gotta
hard
address
stuff is
it.
us.
Yeah,
the
we
hard
gotta
stuff
address
is
it.
us.
You know?
We in the mirror, baby. In
A
the
lot-
mirror.
a
Why
lot
you think
of-
everybody who come here coming on there? Why do you think it keeps happening? Why do you think it keeps happening? The only people it hasn't happened for is us. And a few times that it has happened for us, because they blew it up, they put it underwater, they built lakes over and everything like that. But that's to try to take you out and discourage you from doing it. That's what they're doing. But if you don't bow down, you let them know you're built for this. I come from warriors. It's in my DNA. And you can't stop me, because I'm going to be here when the walls come tumbling down, Babylon. It's the Front Porch. WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. We're going to take this quick break and see you on the other side of it.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Decreasing clouds throughout the day, highs 87 to 93, feeling like the mid to upper 90s. A few spotty storms are possible in the afternoon, only looking at a 20% chance. Dry tonight with lows 70 to 77 degrees. Hot the rest of the week with highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, feeling like the upper 90s, possibly 100 by Friday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Retail.
That's right. It's party time each and every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on WBOK. It's the Throwback Throwdown with DJ Wick as he brings you the best in old school from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the early 2Ks. Plus, the party goes to another level at 9 p.m. with the Throwback Throwdown Party Mix to round out the night. It's the Throwback Throwdown Sunday nights at 7 p.m. on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
The New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana communities through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation, please visit us at www.jazzandheritage.org.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Greg O'Brien. Back.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
And that's Brother Jared on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bringing it to you right here on this Trivia Tuesday, making it do what it do. Glad to be here with y'all all the time. 504-582-9422 is the number. What's happening, Josh?
What's happening, y'all, too?
Oh, good, baby. How you doing?
Chilling. I'm good, man. It's good to see you back.
Yes, sir, boss.
Earning your pay.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm back.
All I know, Kimber, if his check bigger than yours, you need to go to HR.
Say again?
If his paycheck bigger than yours, you need to go to HR. You've been clocking mad hours, B.
Yeah? Well, what you gonna do, baby?
Been clocking mad hours. Kimber working overtime and everything.
That's all right. The world ain't fair, Cut. What you want?
I see you work, Kimber.
Well,
Thank you. Thank you for noticing the work that goes into it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. That's the requirement.
Yeah.
That's what's supposed to
Tell
happen.
you what, I'm not really messing with this Trump cat. I ain't get him. I kind of want this blackout of Asians corner stores and restaurants to happen.
It started.
I wanted to happen.
It started.
I know, but I wanted to take hold and let Akbar and them know they're next.
But I feel that, but what I really would rather see that energy going to building ours, Josh. We just need four people. If you got four like-minded individuals that could come together and put together some money, open the corner store across the street from the corner store. I'm not I'm not going to go to them people and depend on their largesse, their understanding to shut down their capital business. This is how they make their living. And if you don't give them a choice, how you going to expect people in the neighborhood not to go there? I mean, you got to be real about the thing. The only way you fight fire is with fire. The boycott is good, but then what? If I need to get some, we need the boycott. Instead of boycott, we need the boycott. We need to have something that is an alternative in our neighborhood. We got to
replace that what we getting rid of. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So we could do that. I think we could do them both at the same time.
I think we've done boycott.
Yes.
We've done boycott.
Now it's time to
take it up. To boycott. We know that boycotting works, and I'm not mad. Bring attention to it. I get it. But the boycott has to be married to a component that gives them a choice. Without that, we just blowing air. We just spinning our wheel.
But what I'm saying, you misunderstood me. I want to black out. I don't want boycotts.
So say more about that. Describe what that looks like.
I mean, nothing of us. I mean, across the board, if I open up an Asian place and I see black folks, what are you doing? I want you all out. I want them hands and knees respecting our dollars.
Not until we do.
Ooh.
Yeah, we do. We have to do that.
Not until we do, John. We're not going to get it till we do it, bro. Ain't nobody giving. Gimme was one of the first casualties in Katrina. Gimme been dead. Gimme. We can't give. We got to take and build for what we need and what we want. We ain't got no choice, bro.
Well, this is a great time for the business minds across New Orleans to come together.
I agree.
And devise a plan.
I agree.
You got the folks who have the resources and the means to do such planning and development and making it come to fruition. They need to come together in a think tank and go from there.
I think it's about action at this point. We done had enough meetings. We done enough boycotts. We done enough planning. We know what works.
Do.
If there's a corner store that been in your neighborhood, let's buy them out. Debt is a part of life. If you get some business, you go in there, buy them out, and put black people in there. It's no other way. It's no other way. Them people bought those stores.
I know.
Now, they bought them in black neighborhoods, but they bought those stores, right? We want them to be black. We got to buy those stores. And you can't tell me what the government owe you and all the rest of it, bro. I hear you, cousin. If you get something free, call me, because I'm going to come down there and get in line with you. But in the mean and in between, let's get this credit. Let's get this credit up. Let's call together 4 people, bro. It can be done. We just got to do it.
We have food establishments that can replace them. So the restaurant part, we can do that. They can start patronizing more blacks more than what they do. It may be seeing the success of that may encourage more black developers come and do the thing. Like, yo, I hope people coming back to us. Let's build more. They could be successful.
Very much so. Paul just said competition made my business better. That's I'm not trying to appeal to people's sense of humanity and tell them, oh, you should treat me better. I'm not asking you to do nothing. I got a store across the street. You treat them how you treat them over there. I'm going to treat them how I treat them over here. And we're going to see let the people decide which way they go. They'll be shut down in a week. If you had an alternative.
Right.
The Asians not alone now, because those Arabs, they talk bad to black folk in them corner stores. I've seen it personally.
I'm not going to lie and say you telling the truth. But again, we ain't got no stores, bro.
Because if you're going to stop going there, where are you headed?
If you stop going there, where you going to go? And that's the thing. You're almost a captive audience. They know they got you. They know they're in the food. That's what they were told when they bought the store. You could get rich out of this store. You can get rich out of this store. You got one of the dudes over a store, they start selling fried chicken. Now you got them chicken places all over the city. What they is?
Brothers?
Brothers. Brothers. They got big trucks going down the highway.
Now, since immigration has come, a lot of them have closed and some have not reopened.
But that's an opportunity. Right. That's what I'm saying, man. That's an opportunity. If those stores have closed because of ice, because of water, because of the fog, whatever reason they got closed for, it's still there. And if it was doing business for the people who had it before you, couldn't you think it would do business for you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Bro, the solutions is right there. If you can harness the willingness to get somebody to do something, now you got it. But no, we can talk about it from now till next year. But if we don't buy them stores and give people something different, it ain't going to work.
It'd be other black businessmen who really talk to folks who really want to try to invest and do something out of it by telling them all the ills of it. Yeah, you want to try to have a rocky start at the beginning, but give it time and patience, and it might just be something worth holding on to.
It will certainly be something worth holding. Why you think they keep passing it from one generation to the next generation, from one party to the next party, from the Jews to the whites to the Irish to the Italians to the Arabs to the Vietnamese to the Hispanics? And again, I ring off that litany of different people who've had it to point out the one people whose name I didn't mention are the one group of people where that one store has been located since it started. That's us.
But they didn't. But I had a friend of mine out here. He's from New Orleans, and he opened up a beauty salon store. And he pretty much had to shut down because the Asian suppliers cut him off.
All right.
So they told him, if you're not Asian, we won't sell to you. Period.
Not surprising, because they have a market. But guess what?
That's not the only place you can get it from.
That's not the only place.
It seems like that's the only ones he could really.
That's the ones that is like when you're going to your suppliers or whatever, you tend to go with people who have the best price or the people who give things to you at a cost. Not just at a cost, but at the time or the timing that you needed to come to you. But at some point, we're going to have to ignore that. And be like, it's inconvenient for you to be this rude and ugly, and I'm still giving you my money.
Yep. We're going to get that though.
People said they was raising the price on him when he did decide to do business with him. he was charging almost double for what they were selling to the other Asian people.
Oh, yeah. Because they're trying to make sure that their people are taken care of, man. We are a treasured market. They will do anything to keep us to themselves. They will do anything to keep our market to themselves.
Yes.
But we are us. We need to have that market for ourselves. We got to take this break, though, Josh.
Okay.
All right, my brother.
Talk to you later.
You tuned into the Front Porch. Y'all, WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Don't go nowhere. Y'all stick and stay. We're going to see you on the other side of the break.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. A Detroit woman has been sentenced in the death of her young son. Kentoria Moss will spend 18 months to 10 years in prison after pleading guilty to second-degree child abuse. The child's grandmother, Adriana Times, said the sentence is too lenient.
I could never get him back. But 18 months to 10 years is not enough for her.
Adrian Times Jr.'s stepfather previously received up to 40 years. Lifestyle influencer Ashley Janae's cause of death has been revealed. Officials say the Black 31-year-old died by suicide while on vacation in Tanzania due to mental distress, concluding a months-long investigation into her death. And Bryson Tiller is set to hit the road for his Neo Trap Soul tour. The run kicks off August 27th in Utah and wraps November 1st in Seattle, with artists like Majid Jordan and Ty Dolla $ign joining on select dates. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Braylon Bryant, right?
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
And that's Brother Jared Broad on the other side of the glass, y'all, bringing it to you right here on this Trivia Tuesday. Thank you for sticking with us as we roll into this third and final hour of today's episode of the Front Porch, continuing our broadcast from the historic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address if you want to stop on by, or you can hit us up on the talk line. 504-582-9422 is the number. Holler at your people. Let us know what's happening. What's going on, T-Bone?
Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Well, I just caught the topic, so to speak. So, here's my bone to pick on both sides of that.
All right.
Ms. Graylin, you're right. You're right. We as a people have to support our own businesses, because guess what? I'm going to spill it on the Arabs, like you want to say. So what they do, they don't use banks. They go old school. They pool their money and they hide their money at their residences, at their businesses, this, that, whatever. And that's why they're ready to defend themselves, because they're going to defend theirs. They pool their money together. It isn't one family that's involved in those businesses. It's clans of families involved in those businesses. See them brothers chains that they used to have? All Arabs.
Right.
All Arabs. And it wasn't just one family.
No.
The Vietnamese, different other Asians, they pool their resources. It'll be 10 of them staying in a house together.
That's right.
And they sharing the bills.
That's called
You understand?
cooperative economics.
We
That's what
talked
that's
about
called.
it. We're
That's
waiting
called
up right.
cooperative economics.
Latinos, the same thing. The problem that we face as a race is black folks don't have that kind of cooperativeness. They really need it, though, because right now, all they're doing is picking us off divided. That's what's happening with politics. That's what's happening with economics. That's what's happening with education. When we sit up there and we talk about opening a business, you got your relative over here saying, "Oh, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't think you should do it." You got this relative over here saying, "Oh, I don't think you should go back to school. You should just work like everybody else." I hear it. As an educated black man with 2 degrees from other people who don't have a degree or have a degree and thinking that, oh, his degree is too much, so I'm going to tell him he shouldn't do it. We need to stop doing that, people. In terms of a store, I'm old enough to remember the corner stores back in the days owned by black people in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
What happened with this one particular one, the man had 3 sons and his wife. Him and his wife used to run that little corner store. He had 3 sons that could have taken the store over after he wanted to retire. None of his 3 sons wanted it.
No.
One was working a regular job. The other one was a mechanic, and he didn't want to handle a corner store. And the other one was a weed head that couldn't handle anything because he was too zooted out most of the time.
So
And
do
it's a
we have any
example.
relatives that might have been interested in running that building? Because I mean, it doesn't have to be your immediate family.
Well, in his case, what ended up happening was he let the store go and sold it. Now it's somebody's house. You understand? But it's a prime example of the scenario that happened to a bunch of these black businesses. And we talk about the concept of another Black Wall Street all the time, a Rosewood all the time, but people don't support it. So we as a race have to support these black businesses. Now, on the same side of that, my other bone to pick is this. Black businesses. Don't think just because you're a black business that you should not fight for your business. You should really try to compete for those dollars. And by the same token, don't just expect to get black customers. Get all the customers you can get. My uncle, God rest his soul, Norman Smith, he was a black historian. And I was helping him trying to promote his book. He was like, oh, well, you know, I just expect black people to just buy this book. So I'm not worried about selling it to colleges. I'm like, oh, what color is money? Green. Okay, then. Green spends, right? Yeah. Whether it came from a black hand or a white hand, right? Yeah. So don't you want to see your book being taught or as a part of the material for any history class? If you have a history class, let's say in Mississippi, in Alabama, or somewhere up north that wants to know about the history of Louisiana, that's your book. It still spends. And guess what? If it's in a curriculum, it can sell every single year. So black business owners, don't limit your vision, broaden it, so that you can continue to be here and broaden your profit margin. That's my bones to pick.
Appreciate you,
Thank you
Bill.
for that.
Great point.
All
Appreciate
right,
you, T-Bone.
T-Bone. Talk to you later.
All right, now. Yeah, absolutely, man. And but see, the thing about it is, some of us have great ideas, but we don't know a lot about business.
Mm-hmm.
Marketing, business, the front office, the back office, taxes. All of those things, man, come in the run of the business. That's what Jessica was talking about.
Correct.
When she first wanted to give away the kitchen and decided, nope, I'm gonna keep it. And then, but
and
you
figure
have to
it
learn
out.
it.
Right.
There you go. You got to learn it because it's different. The front of the house, bars and all that, the back of the house, the kitchen, that's different. But it all runs together under one roof.
Mm-hmm.
So how you make it happen? You got to learn it. You got to learn it. You know, if you're an author, you got to try to market, then you need to learn something about marketing, or spend a little money and hire
or to teach you.
Or to teach you.
Yeah, because there are
either way,
always opportunities for you to learn different things. There's quite a few colleges that are giving away free certifications for you to learn those things.
That's right.
It costs you some time.
That's all it costs you, some time. That's all it costs you. Now, that's a lot, but sometimes it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's worth it. Just to have that opportunity, man. But again, I'm hoping that in this time we'll finally see that we can make this thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We can make this thing, man. And we take Rosewood and Tulsa as lessons, not fear lessons, but lessons to know that it was harder when they were doing it than it is now.
Right.
Because
we have some ease of things.
Saying that wrong.
No, what is different now? There are conveniences that we have available to us now that they did not.
That they had to be. That's what I was about to say. They had to be together. Had to be. See, we think we still got that ephemeral choice. You think that you have a choice. Well, you do, but you shouldn't. Because if you don't choose to do best with the people who look like you, live by you, then what you going to do good for?
Mm-hmm.
Who you doing good for? Make somebody else rich? Make somebody else kids go to private school and then look down on your kids? When they grew up buying stuff from your kids in your neighborhood? Come on, y'all. Again, solutions. I understand that it feels good sometimes to talk about what the problem is, but solutions.
How do we avoid this? How do we go beyond this? How do we do this faster? All of these things are conversations that we can have. But the ultimate thing is we're having these conversations. When people are challenging ideas that do not work anymore, stop taking that personally. It's a fact. That idea is not working anymore. So we want to move forward. Don't let you be the kink in the chain because you want to hold on to things the way they always were. The way they always were right now is causing us problems right now. Mm-hmm. We need to move forward with the ideas that are new, that are going to offer us something else. And I mean, of course, we could pick it apart and learn all these different ways on how to make it perfect, but then we also going to waste too much time to get moving. So listen.
Paralysis by analysis.
Yes.
Man. You're not moving because you're thinking.
Yeah.
You're not doing. You're just thinking. What could it be? What might happen? What if this happened? First, why don't you just get into it and see what could happen if you actually did it? I know we've got people, and I know we've got folks, but when he was talking about the three sons and the dad, let's see, we do that too, y'all. You understand? Because your daddy was a plumber or a roofer or a carpenter or bricklayer or a store owner in the corner. Right? Made a good enough living to send y'all to college.
In private
then
school.
You got to college. And you say, I can't be no plumber. I can't be no electrician. I can't own no corner store. I'm about to be George, try to find me a Wheezy and move on up. We did that. You sent your children to the best schools. And then when they came back and you didn't recognize them anymore, you wonder why. Because
the best outside of the people who are of your care. And how can that be the best?
Because that's what we want to send them the best. Because that's what aspiration is. You think that you want more for your children because you don't think what you had was the best.
Mm.
So you want more. You want your best. And then you send your kids to Harvard and Yale, to Brown, to the Ivy League. Never stopping to realize that those were the places that were the architects of the systems that keep us all put down. And do you think they're going to teach your child any different?
Yikes.
They're going to teach your child how to
continue that
the system that is in place.
Yeah.
And then when you come home and you say, I don't recognize my child no more, that's because
you sent them
away
to the people.
To be learned. Because somehow I have said this, y'all probably heard me say it before, I'm going to say it again. I think there is a underlying tenet in American education that is sinister. And that tenet is that those who have it are somehow better than those who don't. And I think none of us can afford that. If you got an education, use it to help. If you've got a skill set, use it to help. If you've got a knowledge that can get your people where they need to be, use it to help. Don't use it to lord over them. Don't use it to say, I went to Harvard, I'm so much better than you. Until then people get behind you, crack in your head because they don't know what school you went to. You just
and they
look
don't
like
care.
you.
And they don't care. I recently said this, and this lady was in my comments at me for a long time because I said what I said. And I'm gonna tell you specifically what I said. I said, I'm not gonna lie. Some black people aspire to get degrees and money so they can show show black people how to white people a little bit better. You know the ones I'm talking about. They outclass other blacks just to say, look, I'm a different kind of black. I hate it here. And this lady went at me. Well, that's not why I got degrees. I was like, that may not be why you have gotten your degrees, but in how you're talking to me and what you're trying to show me as evidence, you're actually proving my point. Because we can't get black people to be regular black. We extra spicy black. We extra talented black. We extra all of these different kinds of black. We can't just get to regular black so that everybody can move forward. And some of the people who look like me get and acquire things just so they can say, now look, we're all good, but I'm better than you. We have way too many people who do that. And she was in her feelings because it's definitely a thing. But upset because we point it out, grow up. It's time to move beyond old ideas that are not supporting us anymore. And yes, some people in our community absolutely do that.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's great that you got a degree and that's all good, but better off doesn't mean better than. That's what you got to remember. Better off doesn't mean better than.
That's a gem.
That's my grandmother told me. That's come from Ethel Mary Barnes Bryant. Because we was good. My mama worked, my daddy worked, my grandfather had a stroke and retired from a career. Everybody in my family, my uncle, everybody worked. And we had some stuff. We lived uptown. We was okay. And my grandmother told me a long time ago, better off don't mean better than.
Come on.
And that's what a lot of people think. A lot of people, if I think I'm better than you, it's not because of the money I got.
Hello?
It's because of my character. That's what I think. And that's why I say I got it all over any races. Got it all over any race.
Mark, you said it. Black people get money to move away from other black people. But that was the design from the get-go when we did desegregation.
That was the whole point.
So
you can go sit in the
So you could go sit over there and be like, well, I'm over here, so they like me a little bit. No, they don't.
Got that down here. We got, there's always been 3 races in New Orleans. There's always been black, white, and Creole. We instill our own barriers. We find a way, but it's not arbitrary. It's because the system that you're in makes it so that you will do anything to give your child that advantage or what you perceive
to be
as an advantage. And if you see lighter skin, finer hair, keener features as being better than.
Were you listening to the show?
The what?
Were you listening to the show yesterday and Friday? I can't tell, boy. I can't tell.
It's because it's not about I'd be lying if I said I didn't understand the reason why you feel that way. I'd be lying. I'd be not paying attention to the society in which I was raised. Of course, everything that is supposed to be pretty is European. Mm-hmm. So the closer you are to European in your outward look, in your mind, the closer you are to that ideal of beauty. That ideal of beauty. Now, are there other ideals of beauty? Absolutely there are. But are those the ones that you pay attention to? And why don't you pay attention to them? Because in this country, that color line has always been stark. Always been stark. And that was the difference that we found, powerless against the pure whites, but Superman against anybody who is 2 shades darker than you. Mm-hmm. And see, that's mental illness. That's what racism. But the racism is a mental illness.
And send their kids to Ursuline, and send their kids to other people to be around people
you can send your kids wherever
your
you
kids,
want.
who call your kids the N-word, and you just skinning and then taking it. I don't respect that, not one iota.
I understand wanting the best for you. I get
but
that.
But is that it?
It is. In a lot of ways, because your best has been conditioned because of the society that you live in. You are still thinking that the European ideal, that white is right, of course, you're going to want to send your children to the place that you think is quote unquote better because that's what you've been raised with. I'd be lying. I'd be a hypocrite to ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
To ignore the reason of your mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but that doesn't excuse it. For me to get it does not make me excuse it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't be mad with you because I understand where you're coming from. I get the sickness that you've been inflicted with. And I know that there's a cure, but it's a cure the same way that you were self-inflicted with the disease. You have to self-inflict the cure.
And most of y'all won't do it because you like that idea that you're set apart and you the special kind, even though every time you went to this school, they still don't like you. You sent your kids to this school, they still calling your daughters and your sons the N-word while you are trying to get the air quote best education. The air quote best education. And Paul, just a real quick before we take this break, it's not two classes in Orleans public school, in New Orleans. You said public schools and private school. Let's go public schools, selective enrollment schools, like the former Robert Mills Lusher, who people bought houses to buy out houses after Hurricane Katrina so their kids could go to that school. Selective enrollment is the middle piece between that and then private schools. But then there's a gradation on even that because some of the private schools, even the white ones, they said, oh, these not the good ones. That's why they keep closing. But we're going to talk a little bit more about that. And we're going to get into Trivia Tuesday.
On the other side of the break, y'all, it's the Front Porch. WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. A mistakenly released New Orleans inmate is back behind bars. Seth Butlers was inappropriately released on May 30th after he pled guilty to charges and was given credit for time served and a suspended sentence. Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office says the juvenile justice requested a hold on Butler, but it was not added to Butler's OPSO file or the jail management system. OPSO says they were notified of the error on June 8th, and Butler was picked up at his home and returned to the jail. This marks the second time in weeks that an inmate was mistakenly freed. New Orleans police are looking for leads after a shooting in the east leaves a man dead. Police say it happened just before 6:40 last night on Morrison Road near Martin Drive. NOPD says the man died at the scene. We're working to learn more about what led up to the shooting and anything about a suspect. This morning, a mother facing charges in her nonverbal child's death will be in court. Hilda Vasquez is charged with second-degree cruelty to a juvenile, negligent homicide, and manslaughter. Her 12-year-old son, Brian Vasquez, was killed by an alligator in New Orleans East after leaving his home in the middle of the night. Court records reveal graphic abuse allegations going back years. And finally, NASA is set to announce the 4 astronauts for Artemis 3 today. This flight will test the docking capabilities of Orion spacecraft, which is critical in NASA's mission to return humans to the surface of the moon. The Artemis 3 mission appears to be pushed back to late next year. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. And have a great day.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. The number of black summer associates at law firms is shrinking to its lowest levels in more than a decade. That's according to a survey by the National Association of Law Placement. And as part of a larger trend across industries, a reaction to a conservative push to end race and gender-based preferences in hiring and in school admissions. I spoke to Bloomberg Equality reporter Jeff Green, who says this decline could be just the tip of the iceberg.
We haven't even begun to see yet the impact of enrollment based on that affirmative action decision. The NLP folks said that's probably not going to show up till maybe next year's class. So you'll have the other side of that ratio affected. The number of black people who were in law school may also be diminishing.
Conservative legal strategist Edward Blum is a name to watch here. He's led several successful initiatives to curb DEI in places like law firms. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
It's deck days at Lowe's, and the savings are stacked. Right now, pros get 15% off all in-stock composite decking from top brands like Trex, TimberTech, and Decorators. Plus, get a free DeWalt 20-volt max 5-amp-hour battery when you buy a select DeWalt tool. The deck's stacked in your favor with brands pros trust. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 4/22 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
On Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, here's a snippet of some of what we cover. GPS pioneer Gladys West.
We worked long hours computing trajectory orbits and satellite orbits, trying to get the data and everything correct enough.
Auto analyst Mark Bland.
14 new vehicle deals that happen in this country out of every 100 that women don't have a fingerprint on.
To tune in, check out Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, Saturdays at 4 p.m. on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Life has a way of shifting priorities, changing needs, and pivoting plans. Home Bank is there for all of them. Their bankers partner with you for every step along the way, from understanding your needs to celebrating your success. Home Bank is invested in the vibrant spirit of our community and in you. So partner with them. Stop on by any banking center in the greater New Orleans area or visit home24bank.com to get started today. Good for business, good for life. Home Bank, a member of the FDIC.
Step back in time and experience the moments that shaped our world at the National World War II Museum, located in the heart of the Warehouse District in New Orleans. This world-renowned museum brings history to life, telling America's story in the war that changed everything, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. From immersive exhibits to powerful personal stories, this is more than a museum. It's an experience. Plan your visit today at nationalww2museum.org. World War II Museum, where history lives.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch. You okay? I'm your host, Graylin Bryant, right?
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
Brother Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bringing it to you right here on this Trivia Tuesday, and I think we might be ready for the theme music. Check it out.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Are you doing the Charlie Brown dance? Wait, you gotta do this one.
Just jump like you fall. You go. You heard it. You know what it means. That means it is time for Tuesday right here on the front porch. As we are wont to do, we will supply you with the rules. What we do, we have a top 10 category whose answers have been culled from some of the most brilliant minds on the other side of the glass. And when you participate in this particular game, you give us a call here, 504-582-9422, to let us know what you think are the top 10 worst places to run out of gas. The top 10 worst places to run out of gas.
For sure.
504-582-9422. Give us a call, let us know.
That is hilarious. It is hilarious. My goodness. Oh, and while I have you all listening, today is Give Purple Day. Y'all know it's breaking all my skin to say this, but I'm saying it anyway. Nola Rolla will be at 2600 8th 2 Road from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on today. He will have brisket tacos, Southwest chicken quesadillas. I'm coming to get that. Roasted cauliflower tacos, lavender lemonade.
Veterinarians.
And if you're sassy, you can get you some spiked lavender lemonade.
Sassy.
There you go.
Want to be sassy.
Feeling a little zesty.
There you go.
For sure.
504-582-9422 is the number. Good morning, Pam.
Good morning, my front porch family.
Good
How
morning.
are you?
Doing
Good
good,
morning.
baby. How you?
I'm doing very good.
Very good.
I'll tell you one place. I don't want to run out of gas, period, but definitely in the desert.
Don't want to run out of gas in the desert. Number 7, honey.
Yes.
Number
All right.
7. Lucky 7.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
All right,
I'm
love.
call
Keep
back.
listening.
All right.
All
bye-bye.
right.
Later.
504-582-9422. Looking for the top 10 places you would hate to run out of gas. Good morning, Elwin. Now, you heard the question. That was the top 10 places to run that you would hate to run out of gas, not grass.
Okay, bro.
All right. I just want to make sure you heard the question.
Yeah. All right. The top 10 places I would, okay. I'll say at a supermarket.
Show us at a supermarket. Why wouldn't you want to run out of gas at the supermarket? You could go in the store and get you something to eat.
I say I wouldn't want to run out of places at the
No,
supermarket.
you thought I was talking about grass again. I think you still. Bye, Elwin. Call us back, man. All right?
All right.
When you
All
run
right.
out of grass.
Lord have mercy. I don't know if that'll ever happen.
I hope not. I would wish that on the man.
Yikes.
Good morning, DiCaprio.
Hey, family. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
How are
man.
you?
How you feeling?
Man, I had back surgery, Greta. About
Oh.
2.5 months ago, but I'm coming on fine.
How you coming along? You doing okay?
Fine. I'm doing the exercise now, walking and everything.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Amen. God is good.
Yeah.
All the time.
But look, I don't want y'all to laugh at me now.
All right.
I ran out of gas going up the old UEP Long Bridge.
I didn't promise I wasn't going to laugh at you, cuz. You just asked me not to. I didn't say I wasn't. How you ran in the old Huey P. Long and
The
had
one
but
lane.
2 lanes.
The one lane
one
in
going
one direction.
way, one going the other way. How you ran out of gas, cuz?
Well, first of all, the needle didn't work, but the worst thing, I had to back down. I couldn't make it all the way up.
Boy, I know them people was mad at you. Oh.
No. Fortunately, there was only one car on the bridge. It was like 12:30 that night.
Oh, that's what I was getting ready to say. It must have been black. It must have been black outside, because I would have been one of the people cussing you on the top of the doggone Huey P. Long.
Show us going across the bridge. It ain't on the list, but it's a great story, my friend. Thank you for that, DiCaprio.
See you guys.
All right,
later.
bro. Yes, indeed. That's pretty good, because at that time, the old Huey B. Long, because he specified before they added
the
lanes.
new, right.
It's a nice bridge now.
You would
really nice,
hate to know where I ran out of gas. I'll tell you after.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're going to go right now to Miss Cutie. Miss Cutie.
Oh, good morning, though, Mr. Banks.
How you doing, Donna?
Stalling in traffic.
You would hate to run out of gas like DiCaprio in the middle of heavy traffic. Number 10. Number 10.
All right.
There you go.
Have a blessing, y'all.
All right, Miss Cutie. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. Yes, indeed, man, because everybody cussing you.
Yeah.
Everybody cussing you because you done held up the traffic, because you done ran out of gas.
You're making us angry.
504-582-94 for petrol.
Wow.
Why?
That's a very old thing to say.
Petrol?
Nobody says that. And that's a thing to say over in England.
In Europe, I was just about to say. Yep. They don't say
Nobody's
gas.
saying
They
that.
say gas for poops. They say petrol for fuel.
Okay. I'm ready.
What's up, Cam?
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We good,
How
baby.
are
How
you?
you doing?
I ran out of gas once. Guess what? I ain't never ran out of gas again.
I bet you didn't. I
pushed that gas light too far.
Yes, indeed.
And I had to pay for that. But I got stuck in front of a fire station.
Oh. That should have
And
been helpful.
they just pushed me on out.
That's what I'm going to say. That should have been helpful. Single woman in a car, good looking, you ran out of gas. That sounded like a setup, man.
That was an option to get you a new boyfriend.
I was married at the time.
Oh,
there you
okay,
go.
Well.
And they were very helpful.
There's that.
And I think I was going to go pick my husband up.
Yes, indeed.
Well, my last two answers were taken, but I'm going to say stuck on open highway.
Stuck?
I mean, stuck, run out of gas, in an open highway so that, you ain't got no towns nearby.
Nothing.
Just
that
open highway. That's why I say open highway, because ain't nothing close by.
Number 1, stuck
in the middle of nowhere.
Ain't nothing around.
Nothing. Number 1 answer, Cam, and that's got to be the worst. Look in the front, they got miles and miles. Look behind you, they got miles and more miles.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that, love.
You're welcome.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Right, bye-bye.
I have seen that when we drove to California.
Mm-hmm.
You get past West Texas.
Yeah.
Baby, you better show Mr. Good Wrench, Firestone, the Good Hands people, and the Shaded Tree have all conspired to make sure your vehicle is in working condition. Because you don't want to fall off in them areas. 130 miles to the nearest service. And you already drove.
So people who pass up gas stations give me high anxiety. Especially if you're like close to a half a tank. Just go ahead and fill it up. What is wrong with you? And I'm not taking no shorts on that one. So you're gonna have to
Fill it up, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. You be cool.
Especially if you're doing a cross country trip. You should gas up damn near every time you get to a gas station. You see a gas station, pull over. Gas up. Better to be rolling on a full tank. You get better gas mileage. 504-582-9422. What you say, Pam?
Hey guys, I'm back.
Yes,
I came in after Cam. What all was said so far, please?
Hang on a second. We'll get that to you.
You got the number 1 in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
got
Go ahead, Cam.
the number 10 answer, which
Mhm.
was in the middle of heavy traffic.
Yeah.
And we got the number 7 answer, was in the middle of the desert.
Okay. How about on a police chase? When you're in a police chase.
Yeah, if the police chasing you and you run out of gas. Ah!
You in trouble. You
Yes,
caught.
ma'am.
Just
You in
go ahead and
trouble.
pull
That's
over
number 2. You might
and
have
stick your wrists out.
you bad as the dude that tried to run from the police and got the alligators go involved in it. Yes, indeed. All right, Pam.
All right, y'all.
All right, man.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye. 504-582-9422 is the number on this Trivia Tuesday. Looking for the top 10 places that you would hate to run out of gas. Good morning, Paul.
Yeah, Cam got my answer basically, but I was going to be more specific.
Okay.
I-55 in Arkansas at 3 in the morning. You are screwed.
Sounds like you might have had some
Dude,
experience with
doesn't
that.
sound like a guess. That
very-
sounds like a
very-
recounting of a story.
Very personal experience. Yeah, the people it stopped was scary.
You know, I can believe that. I can believe that. To offer you assistance and nah, that's okay. I'll be all right.
I'll be fine. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm just going to sit here with my car.
That's right. I'll be fine. Thank you for that, Paul.
Later.
All right.
Hilarious.
I-55 in Arkansas at 3 in the morning. Yeah, I don't.
The only thing that would be worse is if you were black.
Oh, I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
Not interested in that.
Good morning, Josh.
What's happening?
You?
My phobia of flying. So I will hang around the gas while flying in there on a plane. That would be.
He's afraid of the plane losing fuel.
I don't like to fly at all. Why? I am not a fan of flying. Didn't you hear that we are out of gas?
Now, you drive back and forth New Orleans to Atlanta, right?
Yeah. I know what you're about to say. I heard all the.
No. I'm just asking. You drive because you have to, or you drive because you like to drive?
You don't like to fly.
I don't like to fly, so I got to drive because I don't like to fly. So it's
But
like
what if you going to Los Angeles, man?
Oh, I'm gonna fly there, but boy, it's gonna be under heavy medication.
All right. No. That's what I was trying to get at. Listen, better living through chemistry. I can understand the medication.
You got to be sedated. You hear me? Because any little shake or nothing, I'm gonna be on somebody's TikTok.
Oh, you gonna be content for somebody?
You're gonna be fine, cuz if it's your time, it ain't gonna matter if you in a Honda or on the 747.
That doesn't make me feel better, Grayling.
It's all right, cuz. Then let me ask you this. What is it about the plane that makes you anxious?
The fact that I'm 30,000 feet in the air with no parachute and no feathers, that does it for me right there.
Well, now, didn't you kind of know that before you went got on the plane, John?
That's what makes me scared, sir.
That's what I'm saying. But you know, that's what I'm about to do. I'm getting on the plane. They don't give no parachutes. You're going to be averaging 37,000 feet in the air for the next 3 hours. You know these things, right?
I know.
And then you get by that anxiety and you get on the plane, right?
You'll get on it, full of nerves.
You get on the plane. Why though? You've already conquered the things that.
I know I did.
Cousin, you already conquered that. If you were that scared, you would never get on the plane.
No, I equate it to Grayling. You know how you survived your robbery and they took your nice jacket?
Oh, yeah, they took my friend jacket. I kept my coat. Yeah, I had on a Colombo coat.
Listen, that whole moment when they were doing that, was you afraid at that moment?
That they was going to shoot me?
Yes.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. I had my eye on George because George was crazy. I thought he was going to get shot. I thought he was going to rush the door. I'm telling you, asking me, and I'm being honest with you. George was kind of thrown off. So I thought he was, and all I could think was, Lord, George, don't rush this dude. Don't let that. It never was about me. I didn't. Well, I guess I was afraid for my friend getting shot.
Yeah,
but wasn't
you weren't
afraid.
concerned. You knew how to conduct yourself under high pressure. As long as I don't make him flinch, he ain't gonna flinch
and
on me.
George was that guy, man.
But I can't control George.
I can't, and I didn't want to see my boy get shot because I figured if you shoot George, then you got to shoot all of us.
Damn.
There you go. See, but just the fear of being shot that was in your head. See, that's me. The fear of this thing, if I hear this pilot say, "Oh no," I'm done.
But what if you don't hear him say, "Oh no"?
If I don't hear him say, "Oh no," then I'm good.
That's all I was gonna do. I don't think
you're not good.
You
landing on the ground.
Fear is not doing. You don't have fear. You might have, because fear would stop you. You don't let it stop you. Say, okay, I don't like it. I hope the pilot don't say oops. But whatever the case is, you go get on the plane, cuz. I give you credit for that. You don't let that fear paralyze you. And that's why I asked, what are you for once you get on there?
Fear never paralyzes me. It doesn't paralyze me. It just don't let me enjoy it.
I got you. I got you. Well, if you didn't enjoy riding the bus, you shouldn't enjoy riding the plane either, because all it is transportation.
It's a different feeling.
Point A to point B.
It's a different
Take
feeling.
your 3 Valium, drink your shot, go to sleep.
I don't drink liquor.
Well,
yeah, I forgot you don't.
You're difficult. You're difficult. You don't drink liquor. You don't smoke no bud.
I'm different.
You just see. Let me tell you something, bro. Reality is for people who can't handle drugs. You understand?
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't handle drugs. So
thank you for that, bro.
Before what I do, what Kim had done, I will fly Spirit and Value Jet at the same time.
What, go up there and jump out of the plane?
Before I get on that bus to Nashville.
Oh, no. It was so pleasant, though. I tell you, and it was slow enough.
But you tried. You can't do it now.
It was good. It was good. I was able to be in a space where nobody was talking to me for a long, periodically time.
Yes, indeed. I didn't know you took the bus to Nashville.
I did.
I thought you flew, because remember you said I'm going to leave that morning. I thought you flew.
No.
Okay.
No, she took a bus.
I took the bus.
Went straight up civil rights all the way to Nashville. Civil rights.
It was the best time, because I never did it before. It was very cool.
And the train doesn't go there?
The train goes to Memphis.
Train goes to Memphis.
Yeah, I was in my feelings.
I rode the train to Memphis.
About
yes, indeed.
I was sad about it.
I would take a horse before I take that
We're
bus.
taking the train to Atlanta.
Take the train. For the NABJ?
For the, yes.
There you go.
Yes.
We're going to talk more about that. Josh, we got to take this break, cuz.
My bad. Sorry, caller.
No worry, bro. We'll talk back
Talk
at
to you later.
Our callers have met you. They understand. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Decreasing clouds throughout the day, highs 87 to 93, feeling like the mid to upper 90s. A few spotty storms are possible in the afternoon, only looking at a 20% chance. Dry tonight with lows 70 to 77 degrees. Hot the rest of the week with highs in the upper 80s to low 90s, feeling like the upper 90s, possibly 100 by Friday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey family, Ryan Richardson here from Conversations with Ryan Richardson. Join me this Saturday live 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WBOK 1230 AM, streaming worldwide on WBOK1230.com as I welcome community organization, the HIV Prevention Mobsters. They'll be joining me to discuss the recent cuts to many HIV programs here in Louisiana that help patients get medical services and many other benefits when it comes to their overall health. This will be a very informative interview. Please tune in, and thanks for your continued love and support. And remember, healing and recovery start with you.
AURN News.
A judge has struck down a Trump administration immigration policy that has been making it significantly harder for immigrants from dozens of countries to enter and remain in the U.S. Now, the ruling affected asylum applications work permits, green cards, and citizenship, the full pipeline of legal immigration. The judge didn't mince words, saying that the new policy threw countless lives into what he called indeterminate legal limbo and accused U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services of flatly ignoring the law. Nearly 1 in 10 Black Americans are immigrants. The Trump administration had already paused visa processing for 75 countries, most of them on the African continent, with no timeline for resumption. Somali communities in Minnesota and Maine were targeted by aggressive ICE operations earlier this year. Haitians are still fighting in the Supreme Court to keep their temporary protected status. Today's ruling is a legal win. Advocates are warning it's one ruling in a much larger war. For AURN News, I'm Ebony McMorris.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Losing a loved one is tough enough. Do you really want your family dealing with court battles and paperwork on top of it?
Whether you choose a will or a trust, think ahead. Take care of your family. Let them focus on healing instead of headaches. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Braylon Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
It is Brother Jared on the other side of the glass, bringing it to you right here on this Trivia Tuesday, 504-582-9422. We're looking for the top 10 worst places to run out of gas. Good morning, Marie.
Good morning.
How are you?
Finally.
Yes, ma'am.
The worst place would be driving around a mountain in a single lane, two-way highway.
Ooh.
And that's a bit very specific, but
I'm about to ask you, are you over the trauma? That sounds like that might have happened to you, Marie.
I remember riding. I didn't ride again, but I remember being on that kind of mountain, that kind of road, and the fear of car trouble.
I can believe that. Sure is coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeah. That's a good story. Didn't make the top 10, but we appreciate it, dog.
It should be there. It should be there. Okay,
it should be.
I hear you.
All right, Marie.
All
yes,
right.
indeed. And Marie's scared she ain't run out again.
No.
Just being that, but I've been on them.
I have been on those winding roads. Yeah. I hate it.
First time we went to the Jamaica, we went to the Blue Mountain Coffee Factory. And then drove up into the Blue Mountains early in the morning. Tour left at like 5 in the morning. And had to drive up the mountain. Baby, when I tell you we was in a cloud, and when the cloud broke, we were like right at the edge. So we turned out like, oh, Jesus. Oh, Father. My man just driving though. With Bob Marley playing, he just driving like I guess I will put myself in your hands, Lord. If you got me on the plane down here, then I don't guess you gonna bring me all the way down here to fall off the side of this mountain on the bus. But some of the best coffee in the world, I will say.
That's what you can say that you got from your scary
Jamaican Blue Mountain Coffee, man. You want that?
That's too much. Oh, I could not.
I loved it.
Could not.
And you had a choice. 5:30 in the morning, you could have Blue Mountain Coffee or rum punch. Guess which one I picked?
The rum punch?
Of course. Good morning, Elwin.
Good morning. How about going on vacation?
Going on vacation. Running out of gas. Going on vacation. No, bro. You might want gas up before you go on vacation.
Well,
yeah, that's a good
okay.
answer.
That's
a good answer. All right, Elwin. Toodles.
All right.
Bye-bye. Yes, indeed, man. Running out of gas. Now, where was you running out of gas at? You was about to tell the people that story.
We're not playing a game no more?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
It's on the list.
I think somebody is guessed. I think somebody is. So, okay. I was in graduate school here, and I was I headed to the West Bank? I think so. And I didn't fill up my car because I was accustomed to driving until, I guess. And I ran. Yeah. Well, no. I just would drive my car and be like, oh, I'll stop and get some gas. This particular time, I did not get gas, and I was mad with Kamara. And I did not call him. I called him one of my friends because I was just like, you're not getting ready to rescue me because I'm angry with you.
Yeah. Let's stand out here in the rain.
No rain, extreme heat. It was hot as I don't know what. Oh my God. Well, at the time it didn't matter. Right now I would die. But yeah, and so my girlfriend brought me gas and I told him about it and he was upset because I didn't tell him about it. I was like, but I didn't want you to fix it.
Didn't want you to rescue me.
I didn't want.
Was mad with
yes, I didn't want you to fix it. I need somebody else.
Over the broad overpass.
Oh.
Going to the gas station.
Oh.
I'm out of gas. Let me go because right across the road, you got the gas station right there. Walmart was coming from Tulane, uptown, across the broad overpass, and was going up.
Oh.
French word, French word, French word, French word, French word, French word, French word. And got out there, and baby, sad part was a friend of mine passed by. You all right? Yeah, I'm out of gas.
No.
As they were driving, because the people ain't stopping you.
It's now I'm waving fingers at you because
French hand gesture. French hand gesture. 504-582-9422. What you say, Miss Cutie?
Okay, I'm trying to see that some people usually take shortcuts and they wind up getting caught in the woods.
I'd run out of gas.
And run out of gas.
Show us taking a shortcut, getting caught in the woods, and running out of gas. Well, you're going to have to call us back and tell us the details of that story, Miss Cutie. All right?
All right. I hear you.
All right, darling. We'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye. 504-582-9422. Hello, Elwin.
How about going to a football game?
Show us. Go to a football game.
Elwin. Elwin.
Yes.
Do you ever put gas in your car?
Yeah, when I come over when I be driving, trying to get into your house.
All right. Well, you not gonna run out of gas, it seems, if you're trying to get to my house, but you run out of gas every other time on the way to the football game, on the way to vacation. You got to learn a little bit more gas tank management, sir. All right?
Yeah, all right.
There you go. We'll talk later.
All right.
Later.
All right, later.
504.
What?
Fjord.
What is happening?
Swedish. The speaker of the Swedish.
Okay, so now.
50 Fjord.
It's funnier when you did it on purpose.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It is Trivia Tuesday, and we're looking for the top 10 worst places to run out of gas. Where would it be?
I got
really
a story
bad?
about that too.
Getting stuck on Chef Highway when you're supposed to be uptown.
Not that, but getting stuck somewhere you ain't supposed to be. That's why. That's again. I told y'all. If it's gonna be a thing that people gonna get caught, it's gonna be me. So it's just not even worth my time.
These things happen.
It's not even worth my time.
What can you do? If the universe has aligned against you and you made the mistake of leaving your house, you get what you get.
No, I mean, I just made a bad choice. I knew I made a decision. It was a choice. Nobody forced me to not be where I was supposed to be, but yep, nobody else got caught, just me.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, one last call. Hello, Elwin.
How about going to a wedding?
right after we left the football game and on our way to vacation. Show us going to a wedding. You got to get more gas, bro. All right? And I ain't talking about that kind you like, that gas. I'm talking about gas in your car. All right? There you go. Bye, Elwin.
Bye, Elwin.
Bye, Kim.
Yes, indeed.
Hilarious.
You gotta love it.
Hilarious.
We'll go over this top 10. I think we got one more call. Got this last one in there. That is Spark-a-Log. Spark-a-Log. What's up, baby?
Okay, how about a foreign country?
Run out of gas in a foreign country. Could that be number 9? The Florida Everglades? Yeah, there you go.
Or number 6.
There you go. We gonna give you that, cuz. You got it.
All right.
All right, Spark-a-Log.
Talk to you later.
Top 10 in the middle of heavy traffic. Number 9, Florida Everglades. Number 8, Antarctica. That was a foreign country.
That is. That's not a foreign country.
Number 7 is the desert. Number 6 is my favorite.
Area 51.
Number 5 on the way to the NBA Finals. I guess we could have gave that to Elwin.
He said football game.
He said football game.
Yeah.
Close to a graveyard was number 4. Late for an appointment, number 3. During a high-speed chase, you fool, number 2. And in the middle of nowhere was the number 1 answer. That's the top 10. We certainly want to thank you all for giving us 3 hours out of your lives that you'll never get back. And we certainly hope we've given you a little bit of something in return for the investment of your time. I'm your host, Braylon Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Brother Jared Rose on the other side of the glass, y'all. Please practice random acts of kindness. Do something nice for somebody just because it's a nice thing to do. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we're going to see y'all